the fuck is excited to see this goddamn season come to a conclusion? Yeah! Football! Somebody timeout chance for 40 minutes! Don't actually do it, I'll have to re-mod them, and that's a pain in the ass! Buffy, your volume's at 0. Turn the game up. Retweet that shit! Retweet that shit! Don't feel obligated though, only if you want to. We're now just waiting for the second ad to be able to be played, so we can push back these auto ads for as long as humanly possible. So that's all we're waiting for. I can only play them once every like 10 minutes or so, I think. You're getting sleepy? Listen, you better wake the fuck up, because this might be the best thing I've ever fucking made. Wake up! Wake up! I was on demon time for like 3 days. There it goes, there's a second ad break, there it goes! Ben's Soulstone shocking heel turn, that's the after credits scene. You're gonna have to wait for that. At the end of this, I'm gonna be like the usher going through the movie theater, sweeping up the popcorn. Alright guys, there's a mid-credit scene and an after-credit scene if you plan on sticking around, as I'm like sweeping up popcorn and gum wrappers. Hot cherry pepper pies. Don't be knocking hot pepper. Fuck! Welcome back, everybody, for night 2 of the Gumbo Inc. Wrestling Season 2 finale. If you thought yesterday was something special, tonight's gonna be even cooler, baby. We've got some exciting matches on the card for you. I don't think there's any need to get into anything. I've said my piece yesterday. We did our recap yesterday. I can't think of anything that could possibly hold us up. You know, now that I realize it, this would have been an awesome moment to interrupt myself with some sort of cool video. But I just had that idea just now, and I can't spontaneously create a video, so, yeah. That's unfortunate. Can I recap yesterday's new content? You know what? Wait, I don't have it. Fuck, I don't think I have a reliable way to show that. DM, can we get a recap? It's been a minute. It's been less than a day. Alright, hold on. I'm trying to think how I could properly recap this. Alright, hold on. This fucking... I'm walking right into this one. Okay, hold on. Alright. Yesterday, was part 1 of this season finale. I'm gonna walk you through just the major events. First off, PK was in the midst of their hunt for the kidnapped Chance Nezume. The last we saw of PK, she was getting into a scuffle with a few hired goons. In addition, we saw a little bit of a rivalry forming between Pinch and the Streaker. Streaker demanded a rematch after their tables matchup, which was answered by Pinch. However, the Streaker would find himself the victor, successfully escaping the cage. In addition, after a long and grueling battle, Nick's Nightfall of the Bank would vanquish Lily Leviathan during her first ever title defense, thus becoming the new Prime Investor Champion, securing a second 2 out of 3 titles for the bank. And then in our main event, we would see Head and Shoulders defending the Valued Partner Tag Team Championships against the team of Horsepower. Now, this is the first of 2 title defenses Head and Shoulders would have had to make over this weekend. But unfortunately, the match would end in a disqualification after Maxwell decided he wanted to try cheating. He wanted to incorporate a chair into the matchup. Kingpin would appear at ringside, attempting to stop this, only for the chair to slip out of his hands, striking Winry, causing a DQ, costing not only the bank, well, the bank would, in quotes, win the match, but this would cost the bank, specifically Kingpin, his Billionaire Championship title shot on the next day. He would go on a tirade, to which I would head down to the entrance ramp to confront him, only for Kingpin to reveal himself as Post of the Postmodern Art Podcast. He would make fun of my booking. He would say I only know how to waste talent. So I'm letting him have his match still against Space Buffoon for the Billionaire Championship. And that match tonight, our main event, will also be endgame rules. Anyone allied with the bank is allowed to show up, and anybody allied with Space Buffoon is allowed to show up. It is essentially a massive team battle, and if a pinfall occurs on either side, the team captain is the winner. That's essentially what happened yesterday. So now we know what's at stake. With that all established, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your first match? The following contest is a triple threat match and is scheduled for 1 fall. Thank you. Thank you. if you like my storytelling here, you should watch my TTRPG show. Currently, a new season in progress. I'm currently working on it. Yeah, first time I opened the game, so the, it's gonna take a minute to load. There we go. Alright! Making their way to the ring first, the first competitor. From the scrapyard, your favorite android mechanic VTuber. I normally know their opening, but I completely forgot it right now. The Chikari Sentinel. We all look. We all fuck. We all love Hikari around here. They've had quite a showdown here. Quite a showdown. They've been fighting their heart out here at GIW. Always aiming for the top. Always seeming so short. No, always seeming so close. Yet so far away. However, recently coming out on top. I believe. In a feud with Sasha, I believe? I think. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember. I have a headache today. Either way. Hikari, fun fact, immune to headaches due to the fact that their head can be removed. I wonder if that's going to come into effect here. But it'd be very, very cool to see Hikari leave Season 2 with his hand raised. Making their way to the ring second. From a pocket within the center of space-time, the big guy with a TV for a head. The cataloger of literally everything. It's Technomancer. An absolute demon in the ring. Tech is one of the powerhouses here in GIW. But if Hikari knows anything about slaying giants... Chance, I promise the repairman is not coming out. I promise the repairman is not coming out. Tech pointing to his little crowd of little spritlings out there in the audience. Very friendly guy. Love this guy. A man of the people, really. I'd say a gentle giant, but he's kind of deadly. And their opponent! It couldn't be the Season 2 finale without everybody's favorite character! Ladies and gentlemen, the #1 voted bit character in America! It's the Stopper! The Stopper, one of the greatest bit characters of all time. You really thought I would conclude Season 2 without this little shit? Out of your mind. Hikari, Tech, the Stopper. Let's go. Stopper immediately lighting up Tech with a series of clubbing blows. Hikari waiting his opportunity, but going on the Stopper right away with a heavy... Going for a suplex maybe, but Stopper countering with fists to the midsections. Tech to the waist, picking up that knee. Bit of a knee breaker on Hikari there. Immediately Stopper running in. Going for a wheelbarrow, but Tech... If I could stop fumbling words today, holy shit. Tech a little bit wise to what he's up to. Stopper with the boot to the midsection. Stopper very good at keeping people off of him right now. Double underhook into a flipping powerbomb. Incredible power from the Stopper. Now going for a flurry of strikes onto Hikari there. Waist lock. Big German suplex. The Stopper on top. Now keeping control on Hikari, lifting up by the head, scoop underneath, suplex style, upsy daisy, classic vertical suplex. Tech sliding to the outside, though. Remember, triple threat, no DQ. Tech. Oh, going for a big boop, and Stopper jumps over it, rolled through, mushroom stomp. Stopper does not see Tech coming, though. Grabbing a Hikari again, going for the double leg, upsy daisy. Alabama slam, here comes Tech. Oh, just shy Stopper. Couldn't put a stop to that chair, but there we go. Bit of a zigzag from Hikari onto Tech. Chair flies to the outside. Chair no longer in play. Stopper taking a moment to catch a breather after that chair shot. That takes a lot out of you. Hikari with a little bit of the ground and pound on Tech here. Working on the pace of this match. Stopper stepping back in. Hikari working over Tech. Oh, Stopper waited for his opportunity. Chop block on Hikari. Big knockout club. Oh, no, I thought it was a knockout punch. No, big wind-up club and blow. Another one, clubbing blow to the back of Stopper. As Hikari now takes a moment to kind of relax a little bit. Tech showing his strength over Stopper, but Hikari rolling in with the steel chair. Now, Tech, you better watch out. Oh, right on the corner of the TV. Tossing the chair now, almost giving it to Stopper, I feel. Stopper hopping up real quick, though. No, yes, Hikari just handed the chair to the Stopper. I hope this doesn't backfire. Hikari working, got a key lock on there, working it. Stopper taking a moment. Punches to the midsection as Tech works his way out of that key lock. Here comes, oh! Chair didn't end up paying off for Hikari. I think Hikari was hoping that maybe that little sign of, cooperation there, Stopper would use the chair on Tech, but unfortunately for Hikari, Stopper is a wily little bastard. Chair still in play. Coming forearm, needed the midsection. Stopper stepping back in. Hikari, big whip on Tech, off the ropes. Going for a big back elbow, but it looks like Stopper might have used his Chronomance either to throw Hikari off a little bit. Big throw into the corner. Hikari stunned in there, going in strongest slam style. Hot shot onto the top rope by Tech. Hikari stepping out. Now they're going for a big clothesline onto Tech, able to knock him down on his ass. Stopper now taking a moment, letting Hikari breathe. Going for a clubbing blow. Hikari with the grab up on the shoulders. We're going to see an Alabama. No, no, no! Crunchy! Just shy of the chair. It's Tech, though, immediately able to break it up. Going for another drop kick there, but just barely missing. Now picking up Hikari, but the Stopper's already up after that crunchy. Another hot shot onto the top rope, using the size of the advantage. Big running cutter. I think Tech actually landed back first on the chair as well. That's unfortunate. Now stomp with the chair behind his head. Stopper very intelligent with the use of the environment, really. Going for a standing moonsault on the midfall, but Hikari in immediately to break it up. Now Hikari with the waist lock on the Stopper, rolling around. Forearm to the clubbing blow into the middle of the back. Springboard! Oh, goes for the cross body, but Tech, unfortunately, pulled Stopper out of the way. I think Hikari crashed and burned on the chair. Now Stopper, big punch over the both of them, going underneath. Gonna see another Alabama. Onto the chair! Jesus Christ! Then a big clothesline from Hikari onto the Stopper. Big whip off the ropes. Big collision, nobody moves. Stopper grabbing Hikari, off the ropes again. Gonna see another collision. No! Snapback elbow. Couple of stomps as Tech rolls in with a kendo stick! Oh my god! Hikari and Tech almost teaming up now. Oh, knocking the kendo stick out of Tech's hands. Bit of a disarm. Off the ropes, going for another snapback elbow, but Tech actually deflecting it while running, too. It's very impressive. Off into the corner again. Holy shit! Out of nowhere, big boot! This could be it! No, kick it, won by the Stopper. Slide to the outside again. Tech going to introduce a third weapon? No. Oh, yes! A weapon that's already been introduced, though. What the hell is Stopper doing? Pulling it out and into the corner. Oh my fucking Jesus Christ! Running shotgun. Hikari ate the fuck out of that buckle with the back of his neck. Holy shit. Then a chair shot the boot, but the stairs have been introduced underneath. Pump handle. Normal slam. And then shotgun to the back of the neck again. Hikari has to be careful. Back of the neck taking a lot of damage here. Off the ropes now. Another big collision. Nobody moves. Hikari a little bit too steadfast for Tech. Back first. Tossed aside. Stopper looks like they're on the outside, freshening up that kendo stick, flurry of punches. Stopper coming in, though. Oh, big clothesline there from Technomancer, though. Tactical roll by Hikari, getting out of the way of some offense. Classic. Cutter onto Tech. Tech rolling to the outside. Upsy daisy. Body slam position. Snake eyes on the top rope. Stopper has started bleeding now off the ropes. Classic elbow drop. Tech seemingly cheering on Hikari from the outside. Gonna see another? No! Went to the well too many times, as we say here in GIW. Hikari punished for trying to go for those flashy elbow drops a little too much. Suffered a drop kick right to the ear for that huge drop kick of his own from Tech on a stopper off the ropes running with all that momentum. That cannot feel nice. Flurry of punches, double jabbed in the midsection, up on the shoulders. Stopper, though, saying stop. Elbows to the side of the head. Fighting now. Here comes Hikari, though. Big boot on the stopper. Well, Tech is stunned by that elbow strike. Doesn't want to be dragged anywhere by Hikari, though. Elbow stretch to the midsection. Fighting out. Well, Stopper is reeling on the outside. I just got an ad for Borderlands 4. Upsy daisy. Holy shit! Suplex onto the feet into a cutter. Now a series of punches. That's what you do when your TV is a little fuzzy, kids. For those who don't know. Oh my god, faked out going for the elbow, then a big boot on the stopper. The stopper having almost been a victim of it twice, having expected another running elbow. Took a boot straight to the nose for it, working on that leg. Oh, another roll through into the double stomp from the stopper on Hikari, but Tech is on his feet. Look out, there's a single leg takedown. Simple but effective. That's a lot of man coming down on you now. Lifting up, choke style. Oh my god, almost tried to throw him out of the ring even. Back to that chair again. That's been a good factor in this matchup. Stopper rolling out of the window, saying stop to that. Elbow strike, knocks the chair out of the hands, boot to the midsection. Double underhook. Oh my god, double underhook, a hip toss onto the chair again. Waistlock from behind, forearm to the midsection, whip off the ropes by Hikari. Big power slam on the chair still. This chair has been used more as something to bump on rather than as a weapon. Kick out at 2 by the stopper. Tech biding his time, resting up a little bit. Knee drop to the side of the head. Tech running through, but having to get around the stopper, going for a powerbomb maybe with Tech counter with a big back body drop there. Picking up Hikari now. Go to the midsection. No, Hikari counters. Pulling into a big clothesline. Holy shit. Picking up, big knockout punch. Stopper making his way back to the inside now, though, but I think Hikari's prepared for it. Body blow. Grabbing at the head. Under. Suplex. Onto the feet. Neckbreaker again. Again onto that chair. Tech could have took advantage there, but was running to the outside. Back to getting those stairs introduced. Up onto the second rope goes Hikari as Stopper gets to his feet. Classic double axe handle right to the top of the head. Picking up Stopper now. But Tech interrupting whatever this is. Kind of an X Factor, inverted X Factor. Grabbing it. Stopper now up on the shoulders. Oh my god, that's his own move. The stop sign driver. Stopper kicks out of his own move. That was the stop sign driver. That was the Stopper's own move. Insane of Tech to just steal the Stopper's move like that. Underneath suplex style. Lift up. Class. Oh! Fuck onto the stairs! Holy shit! Hikari's back, the spine, and back of the neck have to be in fucking ruin. Stopper just absolutely spills to the outside. Single leg takedown from Tech onto Hikari. Tech absolutely taking control on the inside of the ring now, going for the stairs, but Hikari up a little bit too quick. Waistlock from behind, big whip into the corner. Slide to the outside. Oh, an immediate shot block from the Stopper. Hikari, I don't think was ready for the Stopper to already be recovered after all of that. Tech now joining on the outside as Stopper's trying to fight off Hikari. No, realizing Tech might just let them fight. Classic, almost a brain buster there. Tech maybe taking the long way around. Tech's just kind of letting them go. 7 to the outside now while Stopper goes for a kendo stick. Who's going to win this duel? Okay, Tech's just going back and forth. Tech's not sure what to do. Stopper goes. Oh, there it is! Almost a boot chair collision on the Stopper's head. Hikari now after getting beat down by the Stopper on the outside for a little bit. Tech is now bleeding. Letting everybody know. Hikari! With those 3 points. Grabbing a Stopper back to the inside of the ring, but Tech coming in, going for a big clothesline, but Hikari with a chop to the throat there. Deflection. Headbutt. Oh, fuck. You ever see those videos where, like, the TV falls off the shelf and hits the guy in the head? Oh, my God. Right in the... No! Stopper with a low blow to Tech. Oh, my God. Blue Thunder Bomb. Tech's reeling from that low blow. This could be it. Oh, Stopper fucked himself. Oh. The winner is Hikari, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a conclusion. Stopper with the cheeky low blow to tech was hoping to capitalize on eliminating one of the opponents for an extended period of time, but unfortunately, meeting Hikari in the middle for that blue thunder bomb. Tech was just too short to be able to break it up. The main loser of this fight was Tech's balls. Absolutely true. What a phenomenal performance. Oh my god. What a phenomenal performance from everybody. But unfortunately, the stopper fucked himself over. What a shame. How's that for an opening match then, everybody? You gotta go fix your back and legs. I'm surprised your head didn't come off from all the impacts to the back of your neck. Insane. The benefit of replaceable parts. True, very true. Well, with that, I think we'll just keep the ball rolling.
Where are you going? You're my muscle, my secret weapon. You won the Prime Investor Championship for us. You can't just walk out.
Can walk out and doing exactly that. My job is finished. If you winning against Buffy relies on me being your lapdog, then you deserve to fail. I'm better than you. Go beg someone else to be your pawn, surf pin. I'm going home with my winnings. Flyboy, Shmoo, have fun carrying him across the finish line. When you smarten up, you know where to find me.
Does that mean...
Yes, Maxwell. That means I need you and Shmoo in the main event. Yes, yes, yes. But this also means I need you to take care of some business for me real quick.
Interesting developments. Let me just go ahead and get this next match set up. Oh, we've got something special for you for this next matchup, ladies and germs. Let me just make sure all the, hold on. Just making sure everything's good. Just message real quick, just to check in to make sure everything's in order. There we go. Okay. Alright. So we got something special for you for the next match. This match has a bit of a external grudge attached to it, so to speak. Two individuals approached me and asked if they could, how they said it, air their grievances on the show. And I thought to myself, well, of course you can. That makes for good TV. However, while their beef pretty much stays in a studio, I decided, well, we're going to take it to the ring, too. So before we head into this next match, we're going to hear these grievances from these two competitors. And then we're going to watch them get physical about it. General Kenobi. Anyways. Let's stop beating around the bush. Let's hear these grievances, then.
Are you serious? You sure you want delirious? No, I'm serious. This it's all about experience. Hundreds, thousands of hours, match the patience. The way I'm moving about, watch the cadence. Cross maps I hit, it's all the same. You're standing still, throwing the game. My hands getting heavy, can't hold up long, always ready to hit ya. With this, fuck, whenever you get ya. Double creaked up, I'm a monster. Yo, Sasha, I want you to know how much I got ya. Modern can't count, but you've been outgunned. And in the branch we're 611, you know. All I'm saying is, you got a pretty nice diss. And in PvP with me, yeah, you ain't got shit. But still on that crap. For real, no cap. Thought when I showed up, you dropped that. Give it up, you ain't got that. You say you a mage, yo. Go, you better clean up this. You're about to get played, though. Listen up as I drop this diss. You're also stinky.
Yo, goddamn. If I remembered what the one guy at 8 Mile said before he switched the mic to the other guy, I would. But I only watched that movie like one time, and I only paid attention to like half of it, so. Let's hear from the other half of this beef. Let's hear from the other half of this beef. Oop. He said, "Oh, there goes gravity." No, that was what Eminem said. I'm talking about the... Okay, I'm talking...
Firsts of the 105mm howitzer, M2A1, on field carriage M2.
Oh yeah, it ain't over, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's right. You knew the shit was overdue. Run the shit back. GIW 2K25. Who's next? It's a death from above, I'm not frontin'. Who's next? Make the crowd move, no rushing. Who's score, the shit's gone too far. Cause the GIW needs more shock and awe. Ain't slacking, dog, bring that beat back like it's Makarov. We do like Billy Dan said, clap, don't applaud. You'll get scarred, one-eyed broad, missing free shots. Think you run one, your face tracking might be off. I'm least watch, low views on late night shows. Cause I'm a hard act to follow like a Quake 3 Pro. What I got against loot, wanna know what's the problem though? Still following hoes, knocking boots with the drama, yo. Storming whole bottles cause she mad, irresponsible. But real heads clear out a lobby like it's diabolical. 27 dead, I'll drop a nuke in front of you. Step in the zone and you'll see nothing but hate from my crew. I'll give you fair warning before I step into the room so you can hear me on the radio. Click, click, boom. It's that death from above, I'm not frontin'. Who's next? Make the crowd move, no rushing. Who's next? Get to cover when the chopper gunning. Who's next? It's your death march, get to running, ho. Heavy on the hit, motherfucker.
Next time you come in, you come heavy or not at all.
And that's how we do it. PCHC represent. Free chance Nezami.
105mm howitzers are best only as associates.
Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. You know, I'm a bit of a, who's next, you decide. You know, that's pretty good, but I'm a bit of a, I'm a bit of a rapper myself, you know. I've got a couple bars in the pocket myself, you know. Such as such as you know, such as, I knew I was a melon because she spit out my seed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Winry just reminded me, I have a line. I'll beat a dead horse like I'm catching domestics. I forgot about that line. Oh fuck, I forgot. You just named a guy I don't even know who the fuck is Rowdy Cifaretto. Ugh. Sorry to steal your thunder. God damn. Anyways. Let me know when your mixtape drops. One day I'm gonna drop some like absolutely horrendous bars, don't worry. I keep saying I will. One of these days I'm gonna actually do it and it's gonna be the worst shit you've ever heard. I'm gonna make, like, Miles sound like fucking Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, dude. Oh, fuck. Okay. Let me fucking pull up the tunes. We've heard these two fucking diss in the stew. Now we're gonna see these two. I think I'm sick that day. You've heard a few of my bars, they're otherworldly. I don't even remember half of the fucking bars I've come up with, dude. Oh shit. Mute tab. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I got the music ready. It's like it's an alien. My bars are otherworldly like an alien made them. Maybe I do gotta drop some fucking bars one day, just for the funny. Anyways, as I said, we just watched these two fight in the fucking, we watched these two fight in the stew, now we're gonna see these two fight in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles match that is falls count anywhere. And it is scheduled for one fall. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Let's see what happens. Let's see who really wins this feud. Alright. Making her way to the ring first. Represent PCH. Hey, no. Represent Pripyat City Hate Crew. Ugh. All the smoke in the arena's getting to my lungs. It's too much, Sasha. Very hard-hitting GIW competitor here. Going for the vicious strikes. Those knees and elbows, sharp as iron, sharp as knives. Getting hit with that finishing, running, stiff knee strike has been equated to getting shot in the head by a .50 caliber rifle. Sasha just recently having engaged in a feud with Hikari over the right to challenge Space Buffoon for the Billionaire Championship. Pardon me. And making their way to the ring second, her opponent. The spider that sells you things at incredible deals. It's Loot. Loot has also been somebody who has been really high up in the scene here in GIW. I believe competing for the Prime Investor Championship on at least 2 occasions. Also, very long time ago, the original Billionaire Champion. Loot is somebody who has known the very top of the game. Let's see these two go at it. Loot immediately running in, going for a single leg takedown, but Sasha scouting that out block. Loot goes off the ropes, going for a knee strike, but looks like just a little shy. Loot running by ever so innocently, going for it again, this time striking. Actually confirming boot now. Couple of hard knees and boots here after probably being frustrated that Loot just pathetically ran past that first kick attempt. I mean, you charge up for all you're worth. Sasha's lucky she didn't fall on her ass with how hard she was about to take Loot's head off. Oh, going for a stiff shoving boot there. Loot stepping out of the way, rolling so, a kick of her own from Loot. Snapping the arm down. Up. Shotgun. Oh, this is just a normal dropkick, actually. Normal dropkick to the back of the head. There on Sasha picking up. Knockout forearm, stumble Sasha. Going for a double foot stomp. Sasha rolling out of the way. Grabbing Loot now over. Oh my goodness. Bit of a, not a cravat. I don't know what you would call that. Bit of a weird grip. Back under the knee. Then a solid knee strike to the midsection. Going for a pin already. We're going to see a 1 count. Barely a 1 count. Very early pin. No real impacts haven't occurred yet. Side kicks now. As I was saying, Sasha known for this very rough striking. But a strongest slam chasing to the outside. Maybe expected Loot to go to the outside. Little bit excited. Up on the shoulders. Oh, Ushigiroshi onto the knee there. Really working the neck. Again, another pinfall. Sasha very quick with these pinfalls, but another easy kick at one from Loot. There's side kick, knocking Loot down again. Grabbing. Have a figure four. Elbow strike down onto the top of the head. These cannot feel nice. Again, Sasha running the outside. Now grabbing a weapon, though. Oh, God, it's a stop sign. Must have been straight off the streets of Pripyat. Loot setting up Sasha on the ropes, though. Off the... Okay. Not sure what she was going for there. Loot was trying some strange maneuver. Loot, now is not the time to experiment and try new things. Drop down, leapfrog, grab into the waistlock. Oh! Fuck, huge German. Oh, but a quick, like, single ankle pick. Now Loot going for the stop sign here. Sasha getting to her feet. Too much wind up on that, though. Punch. Flurry, boot to the midsection. Up on the shoulders again. Gonna see another Ushigiroshi. Absolutely we are. Again with this head scissor. Elbow down to the top of the head. Loot might end up bleeding very quickly if she's not careful. Pin with the knee on the chest. Looks like a DBZ character learning new moves mid-fight. I mean, it does appear as though she's experimenting. A flurry here from Sasha. Goodness, Loot needs to get the offense going if she wants to stand any chance in this matchup. Oh, my. Sasha had signaled for something as Loot's in there in the corner. Running in. Oh, going for the knee strike in the corner, but Loot countering with a boot, maybe playing possum there a little bit. Drop toe hold straight onto the face. Punt kick to the midsection. Snapping the arm now as well. Loot trying to accrue some momentum. Sasha fleeing to the outside. Very intelligent move. Big dive over the top. Oh, big takedown. Going for another knee drop onto the neck. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the subscription. Sasha rolling out of the way. Combat roll. Grabbing at Loot. Wrist lock. Boot to the face. Very creative maneuver. Very creative ways to get strikes on. Side kick to the head. Side kick to the head. Missing that last one, though. Loot maybe weaving out of the way. He's got a weird sleeper hold onto the knee again. Sasha returning to the inside of the ring. Going back to that stop sign. Introducing it into the match. Wanting to be able to use this. Just throwing it down into frustration there, maybe. That's strange. Seemed like she really wanted to use it. Knee drop to the neck. Picking up Loot now. Loot. Back into the ring. Is Sasha going to return to the stop sign now? Picking up Loot now. Grab. Taking her somewhere. No, Loot does not want to be dragged anywhere. Elbows to the midsection there. Maybe we're going to see Loot get some offense going now. Stun forearm. Grabbing at Sasha. Setting her up on the rope. We can actually see something this time. Yes, we are. Big whip. Baseball slide. Big head scissor. Oh, that's it. I don't know why. I thought there'd be a little bit more. Oh, another dive! Oh, fuck! Just clipping her with the heel! It was a fake out, maybe. A bait, but that looked like it hurt Loot a lot. She didn't get all of it. Now working that offense on the outside. Boot to the forehead. God damn. I blinked for a second, so I didn't see what that move was. Bring out the fluorescent light tubes. Those aren't here, unfortunately, but that would be sick. Oh, here comes the stop sign. Loot heard that Tiana was gonna get her money back. Nope, no refunds for you. If nobody got me, I know Loot got me when it comes to money. Sasha kicking out at 2. I think that might be the only impact with the stop sign we'll see. That was all we needed. No refunds now. No more refunds are no longer being offered. Go over a running clothesline. Sasha does. Unfortunately. Oh, kill switch! Underneath? Oh my, that was almost, that was strange. That was really cool though. Atomic drop. Oh, but then Sasha coming alive with a series of strikes. Loot countering, though. Grabbing the foot. Boot to the inside of the thigh. Going up. Grabbing at the waist lock. Inverted X Factor. Down onto the back. Back to the stop sign, but Sasha getting to her feet real quick, running. Oh, Jesus, top of the head. Oh my God, just spiking it down on Sasha like a football. Returning to the ring. Remember, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match, so strange that we're fighting in the ring so much. Oh, that'd be why. Luke going to the top. Oh my God, huge macho elbow, center of the spine. Is this enough? No! Kick it two by Sasha. Now going for a springboard of some kind, asking for Sasha to get to her feet. Upsy daisy! No! Completely miss! Sasha out of the way, shotgun drop kick to the side of the head. Luke's reeling. Upsy daisy! Over and out to the outside. Picking Loot up. Loot to the midsection. Headshot! Headshot! This could be it! 1, 2, 3, that's it, baby! God damn. That just goes to show you. Normally in a match like this, we have multiple kickouts out of finishes, but all it took was one headshot to put Loot away. Who's next is right. Well performed. Well, jury's still out on who won in the studio. We have a clear winner for who won down in the ring. Pardon me. Oh my goodness. Alright, let me check what's next. Oh. One moment, please. Alright. So we've still got, because we've only been going an hour, already 2 matches in. This is kind of crazy. I was hoping this might be about 3 hours. This might only end up being, I don't know, this might go 3 hours, given how long I know everything is. This might go 3 hours. Do we need a break? We don't need a break for the sake of ads, but do we want to take a quick, does anyone need to pee or anything before I do anything else? We need a snack break, a piss break. I don't normally, we only do like, normal wrestling shows only do like 1 intermission, so I mean. Alright, let me play, I'm gonna go check on the Florida Keys, to see if they're good and ready, how they're prepping for the match tonight. And then after I go check on the Florida Keys, we are going to take a quick BRB just for the sake of bathroom and snack breaks for everybody's convenience, alright? So let's go see, prepping for the second title defense of the Head & Shoulders tonight, let's go see what's going on with our former valued partner tag team champions, the Florida Keys. I'm back. Back, everybody. Let's start settling in. We're back. How are y'all looking? We all back? We all good? Everyone good to go? We didn't lose 50 people after that last match? I hope. Alright. Good to hear everyone's making their way back in. Alright, settle up, everybody. We're gonna get into our next match. So, I know I ran a poll, but then I noticed something while I was setting up the match. Yo, what's up, Mika? So, I know, yeah, as I was saying, I noticed something while I was setting up the next match, even though I made a poll. I realized I could just do both. Now, given my track record with these matches and how the AI likes to perform, this could potentially take way too long to the point where I might have to intervene, but you know what? Both of these competitors have one win against the other. It's time to see who wins best 2 out of 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles match occurring in the Hell in a Cell, and it is scheduled for the best 2 out of 3 falls. So, not exactly scheduled for 1 fall, but it is scheduled for a fall. Or 2. Shit. Game's still muted. Fix that. Alright. Two of 3 fall! That's right. Scheduled for more than 1 fall. Alright, here we goes. Making their way to the ring first. Having won the tables match, but having lost the steel cage match, Pinch Raccoon. And I hope you all know none of that is real money. You'd be crazy to think that Pinch would even risk letting anybody get a hold of their money. Pinch and the Streaker have been at each other's throats. Pinch, not a fan of the Streaker, as he has just rolled in as the veteran and reestablished a position here in GIW. The Streaker, not a fan of Pinch's bad attitude. This is anybody's game tonight. And their opponent. The Gumbo Inc. Wrestling OG. Fresh off a win over Pinch last night. So nice, you gotta say it twice. the Streaker. We stand on the naked shoulders of great ones. I'm gonna tell you something, without the Streaker, there might not be a GIW. Can Pinch take down the original Bit character? He may not be in the greatest shape of his life anymore. However, remember, as he has canonically participated in nearly every WWE 2K career mode, this man has been to multiple WrestleManias. This man has won nearly every title in the real-life WWE. But more importantly than that, this man is the first ever billionaire champion. His social security number 000000002. Only being beaten out by me. Alright, Hell in a Cell, 2 out of 3 falls. Let's see how this goes. Marching at each other, chop from the Streaker, grabbing a Pinch now. Pinch breaking out, rolling Soba to the midsection. His home address, hey, don't dox the Streaker. Oh, Pinch with a weird on the ground arm drag, throwing the Streaker out, clipping low to the back there. Picking the Streaker up, classic suplex. Standard vertical suplex. Stomp to the hand there. Working around, wrenching the arm. Running knee drop. Picking up the Streaker now. Streaker gotta start getting some momentum here. Up. Oh, a dumping suplex. Picking up the Streaker, but Streaker sweeping the leg. Now on top, springboard right away. Oh, just a little bit shy. Got a little too excited. Just a little far away. Pinch now showing the Streaker how it's done with a springboard disaster kick. Going up top now. Backwards. Top rope moonsault. Goodness. Kick it too by the Streaker. Going up top again. We can see another moonsault from Pinch. Oh, this time a classic elbow drop. A lot of high-flying offense from Pinch today. Picking up the Streaker again. Streaker need to start working some fight now. Pinch sliding to the outside and picking up the Streaker. Checking the outside. Looking for a weapon. That is an entire table. I want to end the ring. Streaker with a clubbing forearm. European uppercut sends Pinch sprawling around the outside over the stairs. Streaker following suit. Pinch grabbing a European of their own, sends the Streaker stumbling over the stairs. Sending Pinch stumbling. Pinch throwing another feet, Streaker grabbing. Another European. And a Pinch straight into the cage. Over clubbing a little Pinch for the grab. Oh, Streaker face first into the cage himself. Back into the ring. Back into the ring they go. Is Pinch going to follow suit? No, Pinch looking for another weapon again. Classic steel chair. We're going to be having just a whole table set up here momentarily. Streaker trying to roll away from the stomping attempts, getting up to his feet. Springboard again. Another disaster kick. Into a pinfall attempt. Kick out at 2 by the Streaker. Grabbing at the table now. Uh-oh, but Streaker grabbing forearm. Big whip into the corner. Streaker going for the chair. Oh, top of the head. Now onto the tailbone. Streaker earning this momentum back. Pinch slapping the chair out of the hands. Big whip. Streaker comes off the rope. Kitchen sink. Sends Streaker tumbling. Running knee drop. Nip up from the Streaker, though. Springboard again, another third disaster kick from Pinch onto the Streaker. Now we're a little bit of ground and pound, but Streaker rolling over. Getting a little bit of his own, a couple forearm strikes straight to the forehead. Picking up that chair again, looking to get a few more solid hits right across the back. Pinch rolling out of the way, though, going for a running forearm, but Streaker ready for it. Waist lock, forearm to the back, big whip off the ropes. Drop down. Oh! Oh! That was a cute little maneuver there, Streaker. Very nice. Pinfall down from the Streaker. Kick out at 2. Streaker now back to that chair again. Oh! Top of the head. Pinch has sustained a lot of damage as a result of this chair. A chair they introduced, by the way. Right to the outside, speaking of introducing weapons, looks like Streaker is going to introduce a weapon of his own now. Maybe Pinch doing the same over there on the outside. Streaker going to the kendo stick. Pinch, no, Pinch actually trying to intercept the Steaker. How many fucking... am I having a stroke today? How many times am I going to fuck up words? Streaker tumbling over the stairs. Having a Pinch again. European uppercut. Sends Pinch stumbling. Big grab just back and forth on these stairs. Like rolling a piece of dough over flour over and over again. Picking Pinch up. Do I smell toast? No. My nose is a little stuffy. I don't really smell anything. Grabbing a Pinch again. Just over these stairs. Over and over again. Back up goes Pinch. Counter, duck, grab to the Streaker. I swear to God, if we go over these stairs again. Oh. Now going the other way, away from the stairs. No, the stairs on the other side as well. Who am I kidding? We might just go back and forth over the stairs for 30 minutes and then have a pinfall. Yep. Yep. Grabbing a Streaker. No, not again. All right, down. Streaker stumbling over there by the door to the Hell in the Cell cage. Which is chain shut, by the way. They are not there. They're supposed to stay inside, but... Sending stumbling just a little bit shy of them steps. Pinch picking the Streaker back up again. Jawjacker from the Streaker on the Pinch, looking to maybe get some momentum back. European uppercut sends Pinch stumbling. Form to the back. Pinch face first into that cell. Counter from Pinch. Right arm strike. European onto the Streaker. Back elbow from the Streaker. European. This is a lot of back and forth. Another counter. It's going to be more Europeans and more shoves. Oh my God! They've escaped the cage. Oh no. Oh no. No. They're just scaling the cage. People, this is what I was afraid of. This match might never end now. This match might never end. They're going to the top of the cell. They're going to fight on top of the cell. Streaker getting to the top. Look out. Going for a running drop kick, but landing as first on the top of that cell. That cannot feel good. Even worse than concrete. A disrespectful slap from the Streaker. Fighting Pinch back. I looked away for a second. I didn't see what that was, but it sent Pinch reeling. Chop. Chop. Pinches. Oh! Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Pinch, who had initially escaped the cage and climbed to the top first, has fallen. We gotta get back in the ring, though, if we want to see any pinfalls. Jawjacker, how is the Streaker bleeding? Pinch is Is Pinch okay? Oh, fuck. Streaker face first in the cell. Punch from the Streaker onto Pinch now. Another punch. Face first again. Oh, fuck. Streaker, hold on. Punch to Pinch. They're fighting on the side of the cage. Like a couple of bugs on a wall. Pinch goes face first. Punch to the Streaker. They're just beating the fuck out of each other back and forth. Oh, God. Pinch falls again. Streaker now returning to the top of the cell. Good God. Does he want to fight Pinch up there? Look at him pose. This is absolutely ridiculous. I'm getting to the point where I'm just straight up gonna say that the 2 out of 3 falls is whoever falls off the cell the more loses. Streaker, look out! Pinch is up there with you! Going for some sort of crossbody Rethez press counter with the boot. Strikes. Oh! German on the top of the cage! Boot to the midsection. Going for the winning streak. No! Pinch fighting out. Classic. Oh my God. Bit of a brain buster there on that side of the cage. They gotta be careful. They're very close to the edge. Oh, Streaker countering though. Headbutt. No, Pinch countering. Blocking the forearm. Oh, Russian leg sweep. Pinch now has unfortunately turned their back to the side. Oh, went for a running attack but almost fell. Rolling stunner. Oh my God, rolling stunner. Now just beating the stuffing out of the Streaker. They gotta get off the top of that cell though if they want to score any pinfalls. Oh, check your pockets on the top of the cell. Dear God. Dropping the knee on the side of the head. Streaker is not in good shape. 2 massive moves on top of the cell. Now a series of punches from the Pinch. Oh, this knee drop again. Going for another check your pocket. Streaker not wanting it. No, running clothesline from Pinch though. Wrenching that legs. That figure four on top of the cell. This is fucked up. Streaker fighting out though. Series of punches to the leg and then to the head of Pinch. Oh, Streaker looked like he was going for something huge there. Big chop counter. Grab. Roll through. Super kick. Elbow drop. Boot to the midsection. We're getting close to the wall though. Boot again. Over. Oh my God, we are way too close. We are way too close to the edge. We gotta be careful, guys. Streaker's almost forcing Pinch to look over the edge as he wrenches the limbs. Oh, we're going for a winning streak again, but Pinch counters once again. Pinch countering the winning streak again. Look out, you're so close to the side. Oh, almost just throwing Streaker off in a gourd buster. Streaker on his feet. Streaker, look out! Slap the Streaker. Almost towards the center. Ooh, Streaker nearly falling off there. Oh! Some sort of cartoon physics are keeping Streaker on the top of the cage. That should have sent him going. Oh, check your pockets again. If we were inside the ring, maybe we could end the match. I don't think they'll ever actually return to the ring though. That's the problem with this. I don't think they're gonna return to the ring. The pinfalls are gonna come easy. It's just a matter of getting back into the ring. Again, a counter of the winning streak. Pinch has this so well scouted. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy fucking shit! Double underhook. Pile driver. How is Streaker still kicking? That might have been all he had. Double underhook pile driver right onto the metal on top of the cage. This is absolutely absurd. Pinch just beating the stuffing out of the streaker up here. This is ridiculous. I think the streaker is, even though Pinch has fallen off the cage, I genuinely think the streaker has sustained far too much damage. I don't see how he comes back from this. Is Pinch looking for another check your pockets again? Oh, another one of those twisting brain busters right in the center of the cage. Roll through stunner again. God, you can hear the cage buckle. Why is it that the streaker seems to gain energy whenever Pinch hits a massive move? It's strange. It's so weird. Block with streaker. Streaker! Oh! Headlock punch. Pinch doing push-ups on him. This is fucked up. This is deplorable. I don't think I've ever seen a Hell in the Cell performance so disgusting. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna ever leave the top of the cage. We might never see a pinfall if one of them doesn't fall down. I think the only way we're gonna see this match end is if somebody falls off the cage again. Oh, running bulldog. Another check your pockets. What is the, I don't understand. It's something about the streaker is like inverted pain. Whenever he takes the biggest moves, that's when he comes alive. I don't get it. There's gotta be some strange voodoo-ass magic going on here. Holy shit, Salida del Sol! Onto the knee. Oh, streaker almost jumping off the cage himself. Boot to the midsection, or knee to the midsection. Snapmare onto the knee. I'm telling you, the only way this match ends is if somebody falls off again. Somebody needs to fall off of this cage again. And this match might end. Streaker is just beating the shit out of Pinch. Roll through again. Super kick. If you were coding this game and noticed these matches never end, do you think they QA tested this game? Yeah, Pinch has coyote time. So long as Pinch doesn't look over the edge, that's how Pinch doesn't fall. That must be why Streaker keeps forcing Pinch to stare out into the audience as he's wrenching the limbs. That's the only reason I can think. Oh! Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Boardbuster into these stomps to the back of the head. Pinch once again on top, beating the absolute dog shit out of the streaker. God damn. The only way they can fall off is by striking. They need to get, like, staggered. Oh my, fuck you with the cartwheel. They have to stagger. They have to get staggered off the side. But they're using actual moves, which don't cause staggers. They have to do strikes. Oh. Pinch stealing the streaker's move. The streaker has attempted to do the winning streak 3 times, and now Pinch has done it to him. And then another fucking check your pockets. Alright, come on. If somebody falls off the cage, I'll assume manual control. I just need somebody to get staggered off the side of the cage, and I'll assume manual control. Here you go, Streaker. Start hitting some strikes. There you go. There you go. Yeah! 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 Zigzag! Pick, pinch up, and punch the fuck out of them. Knee strike. Double stomp. Pick, pinch up. Do it. What the hell? Oh, fuck! Crunchy! Yeah! Snap elbow drop. Streaker's coming alive. Knock pinch off the side and I'll put you back in the ring. You just gotta knock pinch off the side. We need to see standing strikes. No more moves. Stop doing moves. Oh, come on. We need to see standing strikes. Not towards the middle, goddammit. Holy fuck! Huge power bomb from the Streaker. Does the town have insurance? They better have their own insurance. Falcon Arrow. Finally! Winning streak! He nails it himself! Kick to the middle of the back. Come on! Get back in that fucking ring! Now that they're on the tile that could break, they're doing fucking stretches and submission holds. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh! Selena Del Sol! Oh my god! How the fuck did Pinch kick out of that? How the fuck did Pinch kick out of that? We're finally back in the ring! Pinch is just fucking standing there. Pinch is dazed. Pinch had an idea but couldn't think more than 2 thoughts ahead. Pinch's brain is mashed fucking potatoes at this point. Oh my fucking god, springboard! No! Another fucking disaster kick! Oh, Jesus Christ! Arm drag onto the table! Reminiscent of their first match! Alley-oop powerbomb! Oh! Out back to the fucking chair! No, the kendo stick! I forgot this was even introduced! Oh! Streaker, come on! Striking forearm! Grabbing it, Pinch! Into the corner! Oh shit! Lawn dart! That's gotta be 1! That's gotta be 1 out of 1! 2! That's 1 out of 2! Streaker has secured the first fall! No, he went for the winning streak! Pinch counters! Headlock punch, sends him reeling. Pinch going up top. Asking for Streaker to get to his feet. Going for a jumping drop kick, but misses. Flurry of strikes from the Streaker. Discus clothesline. Back to that kendo stick once again. Going for the strike, but misses. Pinch grabbing. Underneath. Swinging ST. Wasn't really an STO. Entity back. Just kind of swinging flatliner. Then back to the kendo stick again. Streaker up though. Doesn't want it. Running clothesline, but Pinch ducks it. In the head with the kendo stick, drops the kendo stick. Big whip off the ropes. Big collision, nobody moves. Pinch grab streaker. Big power slam. Wiping the fist clean. Both competitors have secured one fall. The next fall wins the match. Whoever scores the next pinfall wins. Big underneath. Oh! Fuck, half and half face buster! 1, 2, no! Pinches out! The streaker won't take that lion down. Back to the kendo stick again. Snap to the head. To the head again. Beat and pinch like a fucking drum. Boo. Bit of a choke on the top rope there. Grabbing it, pinch. Whip off. Rebound. Collision. Nobody moves. Grab and pinch again. Oh my god. Face first into the wood. Are we going back to the kendo stick once again? Yes, we are. We're going to use this thing till it fucking shatters. Oh my god. Pinch saying no way. There it goes. Absolutely broken. Taking it in. Oh no. Roll up from pinch. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me! The first time I've ever actually seen a fucking roll-up win a goddamn match, and it's in fucking Hell in a Cell! Are you kidding me? Fuck! Well, everyone's happy though, so you know what? I better be happy too. God damn! Well, Pinch, you wanted to beat the best and you went through literal hell and you beat the best. God fucking damn. The best to ever no-sell it. Playing possum till the very last fucking minute. Ugh. Well done. Well performed, Pinch. That was an incredible match. I expected to have to step in and do something about that, but you know what? You pulled out the W. What a fucking bloodbath. Well, after that, given current circumstances here in the area, I need to go talk with somebody real quick. I need to figure something out. Fuck! Why now? God. Fuck! Everything cannot go wrong at the finish line. Shit! Drake! I need you!
Me? Whatever for?
Athena and Tide are down! The bank, well, I can't fucking say that because I can't fucking prove it. Somebody jumped the Florida Keys. They can't compete tonight. I am not letting Head and Shoulders take a forfeit win. I need a replacement team now. If you get to the ring with a partner in the next 2 minutes, I'll cut your debt in half.
Asking for a favor express, huh? That's gonna cost you extra.
Are you? God, you are so lucky the tag match is next. Fine. If you get to the ring with a partner, your debt is cleared. If anybody else gets out there before you, you'll be scrubbing floors for life.
Well, it's a damn good thing I got that synaptic accelerator installed the other day. That'll give me plenty of time to think. I've got just the thing. E. Wake the fuck up, thingy. We've got a bank to burn.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your next match? Your next contest is the second of 2 title defenses required by Head and Shoulders. The following contest is a tag team match for the GUMBO Inc. Wrestling Valued Partner Tag Team Championships. And it is scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring first. The team, the unexpected team of Drake Laserheart and his new little buddy, Drake and the Thingy. Drake has spent a good chunk of Season 2 seemingly befriending or taming, however you want to word it, the Thingy. And now presented with an opportunity to wipe his GIW debt cleared. Can Drake and the Thingy dethrone Head and Shoulders? And their opponents. Representing the bank, your GUMBO Inc. Wrestling Valued Partner Tag Team Champions, the team of Maxwell Keith, Shmoo, Head and Shoulders. Now, Head and Shoulders did lose yesterday. However, they lost via disqualification due to a miscommunication between Maxwell and Boss Kingpin. However, the bank's total control of GIW does not depend on wins and losses, just, however, depends on whether or not they're holding all of the titles by the time the weekend ends. This is one of the final lines of defense between GIW and the bank having full control. Currently, the bank, well, actually, due to Nyx walking out, the bank really only has one of the 3 titles. However, Nyx did win the Prime Investor Championship while allied with the bank. Regardless, this does mean that if Drake and the Thingy do not win here, and Post is to win tonight, all of the titles will be in the hands of a very villainous bunch. Can Drake and the Thingy do it? The Thingy, I believe, only had 1 match in GIW thus far and lost to Mono, a match that Drake actually bribed the Thingy to compete in. And remember, GIW Tornado Tag rules. Here we go. Drake and the Thingy walking out immediately. Waist lock. Big German immediately from Shmoo onto Drake. Shmoo very powerful. Then Shmoo immediately with a big clothesline onto the Thingy. Drake starting to take advantage, but Maxwell with a big kickoff. Fleeing to the outside as well, following Drake to the outside. Will Shmoo, the 2 creatures of this matchup, having their way with each other, beating each other up. Well, Maxwell and Drake fighting on the outside. Well, Drake absolutely outguns, outarms, outsizes, out everything's Maxwell. Yeah, I think a slam like that is all you really need to know about this matchup. Maxwell is really just the brains of this operation. Oh, but he is quick. Quick and conniving. However, how quick can he be? As we saw earlier, Drake does have a synaptic accelerator, can think on his feet very, very quickly. Throwing Drake there into that barricade. Well, the Thingy starting to stomp the shit out of Shmoo on the inside, actually. Working on the arm there. Drake kind of styling on Maxwell a little bit here. Maybe Drake's massive size not really doing him any favors trying to maneuver through these small spaces on the outside. Shmoo with a big toss on the Thingy there. Rising knee lift onto the Thingy while Drake driving elbows into Maxwell on the outside there, choking STO. Well, the Thingy goes for the first pinfall of the matchup. Just a 1 count, though. Shmoo kick it out. Move to the midsection from Maxwell onto Drake. I believe Drake just went into the table as Thingy, a flurry of punches onto Shmoo's head. Rising knee lift from the Thingy onto Shmoo. The Thingy very aggressive in its fighting style. I believe everything the Thingy learned about wrestling, it learned from watching GIW matches, and perhaps Drake taught it a thing or two as well. The Thingy, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not entirely sure of the level of intelligence the Thingy possesses, whether or not it's more than Shmoo. Shmoo, I mean, is at least like kind of a humanoid creature. Drake jumping in the way of the Thingy! Drake holy shit! Drake just took a bullet for the Thingy. Shmoo about to drop all of his weight, elbow drop style, onto the Thingy. Drake diving in the way with a big knockout punch. Thingy following up with a leg drop. Holy shit! Forget what I was saying about intelligence. The Thingy understands loyalty, if nothing else. Snap DDT on the Maxwell from Drake. Thingy, double pinfall from the two lizards. We need to properly name this team. Holy shit. Thingy going up top. Taking a page out of Shmoo's book. Snap suplex. No, changed its mind. Shmoo, little too quick. Maybe the Thingy thought about it, but changed its mind as it looked like the Thingy was trying to emulate Shmoo there a little bit. However, ended up changing its mind. Maybe it realized, self-preservation kind of kicked in there. Team Neon is crazy. Holy fuck. The Lab Rats, the Scaly Squad. Belly to belly from Maxwell onto Drake. Tip the scales. A lot of good suggestions there. Holy shit! The unbridled strength from the Thingy. Team 200% heroes. Drake sending Shmoo back to the inside of the ring as Maxwell tries to get sent back into the ring. Joe Drake with just a knockout punch as the Thingy and Drake just absolutely dog out it. Oh, I thought Shmoo was going for a dive. I was about to shit myself. Drake and the Thingy absolutely dogging on Maxwell there on the outside, but Shmoo coming to the rescue. Now both competitors have head and shoulders going on Drake, but Thingy trying to get in the way. Drake sent back into the ring by Maxwell. Samoan drop onto the Thingy by Shmoo. As Maxwell takes a long way around, probably reeling a little bit from some damage. Shmoo sends Thingy face first onto the table as Maxwell steps in, but Drake is up, grabbing at Maxwell, up, body slam position, up, world's strongest slam. What are we looking? Ref is in the way. The ref's in the way, unfortunately, but Drake deciding to just settle with a body slam. Knee drop onto Maxwell. The Aluminum Alliance. A lot of very good names. Maxwell kicking off Drake here as Shmoo steps in. Both teams sort of side by side here, looking to get the fight going, but Thingy a little worse for wear. Drake with a knockout strike as Thingy picking up by Shmoo, clubbing blows. Drake drops Maxwell over the knee. Thingy, though, with a flurry of blows. Big drop kick! Everyone going back to the outside now. Drake running in. Thingy with the single leg takedown. Then this flurry of strikes. Every once in a while, Thingy's sort of animalistic nature kind of comes out with these wild attacks. Thingy actually stepping over the stairs to avoid Maxwell, but Maxwell a little bit too quick on the strike, being able to take the Thingy down. But Drake running to rescue the Thingy, but Shmoo a little bit too quick. Thez press from Maxwell onto Drake, head and shoulders standing tall. Picking up Drake now. Shmoo attacking Drake as Maxwell goes to work on the Thingy. Big kitchen sink on a Drake there on the outside as Maxwell picks up Thingy. Knockout punch. Snap elbow drop from Shmoo onto Drake. Picking up Thingy again. Head and shoulders still standing tall. Face first into the corner of that table, but Drake now starting to take advantage. Same deal to Shmoo. Both green members of the team have eaten the corner of a table. Shmoo into the ring by Drake. As the Thingy's neck's getting wrenched, Drake's thinking about who to save. Maybe the Thingy can, fend for himself a little bit. No, Drake realizing he wants to help the Thingy. No. No, maybe not. Oh, but that moment of hesitation for a synaptic accelerator, he really thought maybe his emotional side got in the way a little bit. 2 count. Drake kicks out. Oh, pop-up cutter from Maxwell and the Thingy there on the outside. Both members of head and shoulders starting to go on Drake on the inside there. Shmoo lifting up a leg into a dragon screw. Grabbing at Maxwell now. Nope, Max grabbing at Drake. They're fighting. Drake fighting out. Got the fist up, but Maxwell didn't go for a strike. Double catch. Belly to belly. Thingy finally getting back to his feet, running around trying to get revenge on Shmoo as Maxwell's beating the fucking stuffing out of Drake there on the inside. Maxwell with a pinfall on Drake as Thingy coming in to save the day. Thingy just there in the nick of time. And a big boot onto Maxwell. Thingy is willing to die for the... It seems like both members of the fucking Team Illumineon are like willing to die for each other almost. Uh-oh. But Thingy's basically setting itself up top. Maxwell beat... No, this isn't... Okay, this isn't... Okay. Oh my god, superplex. I thought Maxwell was going for that top rope Spanish fly again. The move they basically won the titles back with against the Florida Keys. Oh, rough knee lift to the Thingy there from Maxwell. The Drake starting to get advantage on Shmoo here. Hitting the beat down. Shmoo with a running clothesline, though. Alley-oop powerbomb onto Thingy from Maxwell on the inside. Head and shoulders once again standing tall over the opposition. Cranking the neck. Both members of Head and Shoulders cranking the necks as they kind of look at each other in very good sync. We saw from their matchup with Horsepower, if Head and Shoulders are good at anything, they are very good at covering for each other while the other one goes for pinfalls, looks to finish the match. Head and Shoulders is very good at preventing pinfall breakups. They may fight individually a lot, but they are very good at covering for each other. Running knee in the side. No, this might be it. This might be that top rope Spanish fly from Maxwell. On the Thingy. No! Top rope Spanish fly! Drake didn't see it as he's stomping the shit. Now he sees what's going on. Now he notices. Now he's pissed. Picking up Maxwell. He's not happy to know that the Thingy just got absolutely walloped from the top rope. Drake is giving it to him as the Thingy has retreated to the outside and Shmoo has followed suit. Pinball on a Maxwell from Drake. Getting it too, though, where Shmoo was looking to break it up. But the Thingy sidewalk slam on the outside there. Boot to the back of the head from Drake onto Maxwell on the inside. Now both members of Team Illumineon on top against their respective opponents. They grab Maxwell. Oh my god, extra ammo from Maxwell. Grabbing at Drake now, big whip into the corner. Setting him up, big whip. This could be bad. Oh, haluva kick! His finishing maneuver. This could be it. Thingy, here comes Thingy to break it up. Shmoo unfortunately lost the individual battle against Thingy, and of course, as I was saying, Thingy was there to break it up, and now off the top comes the Thingy. Committed after earlier, now they're doing it. Thingy with the double axe to the outside. Drake with the headlock punch of the Thingy on the inside. Drake pinfall on Shmoo, but Maxwell coming in to break it up, and Shmoo with the kick out. It looks like Head and Shoulders, their kind of cohesion is being thrown off a little bit here. Maybe somebody, the Thingy is just a little bit too unpredictable. Everyone else, pretty much completely humanoid, completely human brain, but the Thingy's still basically a creature. Off the ropes goes Shmoo into Drake, big grab, huge back body. That's got to be at least 8 feet in the air, and that's a lot of weight coming down. Shmoo's weight, remember, might be good for offense, but not very good for defense. When you're coming down from that height, coming down that heavy, has to hurt. Shmoo, got a tearing at the ears, tearing at the horns there on the inside, working on Drake, the two heavy hitters, as the Thingy and Maxwell fighting the outside, back elbow from Shmoo on the inside, as a gut wrench. Oh my god, power bomb on the barricade from Maxwell onto the Thingy. As Drake goes for a pinfall. Shmoo kicks out. Drake picking up. 1! In the middle! 2! 3! Oh! Bionic elbow onto Shmoo! That could be it! That could be it! 1! 2! No! Shmoo's alive! The Thingy properly holding Maxwell at bay as Drake went to wrap this up, but unfortunately just a little too shy of the 3 count. Now dropping these knees on the head, trying to soften up the cranium a little bit more. Maybe Drake's going to look to do it again a little bit later. The Thingy's doing a little dance on the outside. The Thingy is learning how to taunt. The Thingy has learned how to gloat. Oh, dearie me, that spells disaster for everybody. If you've got a creature that chews on aluminum dancing on you. Oh, shit! Drake dumped to the outside by Shmoo. As the Thingy is still absolutely beating the dog shit out of Maxwell. Shmoo coming in to save the day, but Thingy grabbing Shmoo. Uppercut almost. Upsy daisy. Holy shit, classic body slam. Now grabbing Maxwell. Thingy fighting off the members of Head and Shoulders 2v1. Big boot from the Thingy. More with these knees to soften up the head. The Thingy copying Drake, learning in the match as we're fighting. Big atomic drop onto Shmoo there from Drake as the Thingy wrenches the neck of Maxwell. Shmoo back into the ring by Drake. Is Thingy going to follow? Leg drop again onto Maxwell. Drake helping the fight against Maxwell. These stomps. Thingy taking it to Shmoo on the inside. Thingy's looking for it. The Thingy's looking for it. No! No! He whiffed! Shmoo had it scouted. No! Shmoo was ready. No! 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 Oh! You're a doggy! Holy shit! Dropping it on Maxwell. Shmoo now a bit... The Thingy tired on the outside. Shmoo with a headbutt onto Drake. Maybe not a good move because of how much damage his head's been taken. Thingy's now back up already, though. Shmoo with the short arm clothesline onto Drake, though. Once again, big men, small men fighting on inside and outside. Thingy on the inside, though, looks we're going to be... No, oh, may have been going for a pinfall on Drake, but now both members of Head and Shoulders are going to be ambushing Thingy here. Oh, shit, up on the shoulders. Shit, electric chair drop. Thingy now stomped to the midsection as Drake rolls on the inside to save the Thingy. Maxwell, you got to pay attention, buddy. Somebody that big coming in. But Shmoo, pinfall on the Thingy. Drake doesn't even notice. Thingy lives. Thingy lives as Maxwell gets hot shot at Drake now is finally noticed. Coming in to give Shmoo the what for. You're going to pin my buddy. Not so fast, buckaroo. Holy shit. Twisting neck breaker. Now going on Maxwell. Boot to the midsection. Headlock punch. Club to the back. Club to the back. Club to the back. Club to the back. Maxwell fleeing to the outside. Drake going up top, though. Oh, fuck. That's a lot of dragging going off the top rope. No, changes his mind. Realizes that might hurt a lot. Another body slam from Thingy on the outside. Maxwell, I believe, just hit a DDT on Drake on the the up top area there. Thingy beating the bullshit out of Shmoo. Both members, both pairs are starting to coalesce here in the middle. Shmoo going around the stairs. Now the big man fighting again. Drake with a body blow. Russian leg sweep there on the outside. Might even crack the back of Shmoo's neck on the barricade once again. Body blow, but Shmoo counters with a headbutt, but Thingy's right there to... No, Thingy going after Maxwell, realizing that there is danger. Saving Drake with a punch. Clubbing blow. Maxwell sends Drake back to the inside. Oh, big body slam onto the Thingy. Both competitors just beating on the Thingy. Drake taking a moment to breathe, realizing that they're not even going to worry about him. Oh, it was a bait! Punch furry into a back elbow. Maxwell taking out both competitors. No, Drake countering. Back body out of that suplex attempt. Drop of the head real quick down on Maxwell. Now going back after Shmoo. Wrench in the arm into that backward side kick. Shmoo countering with a punch to the midsection, looking to fight out of this dog pile. I think Drake just took a bite out of Shmoo's head. With that metal jaw, that can't be good. Going for a suplex with Maxwell wiggling out. Clothesline over the back of Thingy's neck. Going after Drake now. Big Fez press. Go to the midsection. Cold red bomb on the outside of the Thingy. Oh, fuck. Maxwell to the inside, though, as Thingy is really reeling. Drake grabbing at Shmoo. Classic suplex as the Thingy gets back to his feet. Was it the bite of 25? Send Shmoo back to the inside of the ring. Both competitors, Thingy and Drake, looking to grab a hold of Maxwell. Drake rolling to the inside with Shmoo now, but Shmoo ready their headbutt. Oh, fuck, Drake is bleeding, and I think that's because of all the blood that was already on his forehead. But here comes Thingy to try to break it up. Little bit late, but Drake had a good kick out. Thingy grabbing at Shmoo now. Classic suplex as Maxwell steps in, but Drake there to run defense. Grabbing at Maxwell. Snap DDT. Shmoo retreating to the outside, but what's the Thingy looking for? Maxwell with a roll-up. Thingy, break it up. Thingy breaking up the pinfall after drop kicking Shmoo to the outside. Boot to the midsection counter. Drake, grab. Big knockout punch. Thingy grabbing Maxwell. Elbow. And punching at the leg while Shmoo's getting to his feet after absolutely spilling and eating shit there on the outside. Picking up Maxwell. Shmoo's making his way back inside. Running clothesline, but Shmoo had the block up. Sending Thingy off the ropes. Another snapback elbow. Classic body slam. Drake's doing something there on the side, but Maxwell though trying to retreat to the outside, but Drake standing in the way. Working on the arms of the Thingy. The classic nerve pinch and a choke. That's a submission onto Maxwell. Drake got it broken up. Shmoo punched to the side of the head. But Drake fleeing to the outside. Going after Maxwell. Shmoo not really sure what to do. Following now. Drake was ready for it though. Grabbing at Shmoo. Oh, ducking. But deflecting the uppercut. Snap. Oh, his feet had to have gotten caught on the stairs there. Holy shit. Thingy running around looking the two members of the Illumineon. Pincer maneuver on Maxwell there. Boot to the midsection from Maxwell onto Drake though. But Drake grabbing at Maxwell, sending Maxwell back in the ring as Thingy is taunting over Shmoo. Who taught this little fuck how to taunt? Running bulldog onto Shmoo from Drake. But face first goes the Thingy on the barricade. Drake trying to put a stop to it. Body slam. Sit out style for Maxwell. Head and shoulders look like they're taking control once again here. Oh, belly to belly. Snap DDT onto Drake. But a flurry of strikes from the Thingy onto Shmoo. Shmoo goes into the barricade, but Maxwell's right there. Boot to the midsection. Another snap DDT. I don't even... Maxwell just fucking teleported. Holy shit. That's how quick he can move. That fucker warped over the stairs to dropkick Drake. That's how fast that fucker can move when he's focused. Another snap DDT. He's loving these right now here on the outside. Drake, however, getting one over on Shmoo here, grabbing it. Maxwell, back rake. Those iron claws, those talons. That was Drake. Oh, God. Stomach first onto the steps. Maxwell now stomping at the thing. He snapped, elbow drop. Maxwell seems to always come out on top in these strange dogpile engagements. Shmoo picking up Drake. Snap, elbow drop there on the outside. Drake getting thrown as the two heavyweights are looking to separate themselves from the fight, but no. Shmoo sees the thingy making a comeback, sending Maxwell back in. Shmoo's immediately right there, lifted up choke style. Oh, but counter into an arm drag. Both competitors looking to fight at Shmoo. Thingy to the inside with Maxwell. Big elbow drop as Drake down. Banes Shmoo on the knee. Working on that leg as Drake's beating the shit out of Shmoo there on the outside. Shmoo running away. Another classic suplex. No, Shmoo landed on the feet. Going for a chop block. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Inside the ring. Gumbo Buster. Maxwell's finishing move. Fuck. Thingy, come on. The Thingy lives. The Thingy lives. Mounted punches, now his head and shoulders. Got to look to close up shot for today. Up on the top goes Maxwell against the Thingy. Diving elbow drop, all of his weight over the chest. There's no fucking way Thingy kicks out. He lives. The Thingy keeps living. This little fucker has no quit. Nothing but animalistic instinct to keep fighting. Maxwell's not really sure what to do. Flurry of strikes, but Thingy counters with a hip toss. Uh-oh. On the inside. Aluminum injection. No, he countered it again. Another counter. Maxwell countered with a jaw jacker. But Thingy trying with these strikes. Run into the corner. Drake is stalling the Thingy. Drake is stalling Shmoo for as long as he can. Whip into the corner. Running splash goes the Thingy onto Maxwell. We're gonna see it. The wiggle. Oh, yo, the Thingy wiggle. Pinfall. 1, 2. No, Maxwell's alive. Headbutt to the back of the Thingy. Tossing him like trash. Shmoo coming to save the day. I thought that was it. Uranagi on the Drake there on the outside as the Thingy is just absolutely gassed. This might become a 1v2 for a little bit for Drake. But he's faring pretty well. Back rake those titanium claws again. Russian leg there, almost on the concrete when the mat stops being a little further. But the Thingy is having a hard time fighting against Shmoo, as he is out to be absolutely out of energy. Shmoo now trying to fight off Drake, sending Drake and the Thingy back inside the ring. Both members of Team Illumineon inside the ring as Maxwell's reeling on the outside there. Shmoo maybe looking to wrap this up, picking up Drake. Big grab, belly to belly slam. As the Thingy grabs Maxwell up on the ropes there. What could he be doing? No, Maxwell counters Thingy back to the outside again. Oh, forearm to a super kick. Drake's getting to his feet, boot to the midsection. Gumbo Buster. Fuck, this could be it, dude. This could be it. But the ref, the Thingy was in, Shmoo was in the way of the ref. Shmoo normally would be so good at preventing the other partner from getting to the pinfall, but Shmoo was just distracted. Maybe Shmoo's injured. Maybe he's just in the way. Oh, collision with the ref. Drake sent Maxwell into the ref. There it is, the aluminum injection straight into Shmoo's veins. Classic suplex. Do it. 1, 2. your new valued partner tag team champions. Team Illuminion. Holy shit. Oh. Holy fuck. Yep, everybody, that means Drake's debt to GIW has been wiped away. Oh, God. Oh, I need a minute after that one. God damn. Whew. What a phenomenal fucking job. That is another title taken away from the bank. Meaning we've only got one match left. But it is for the biggest title in Gumbo Inc. Wrestling. Even without the others, Post could still do a lot of damage if he manages to get his hands on the Billionaire Championship. So let's just see what he has to think about what just happened.
What happened? How could you let this happen? To them? We did everything to hand you this victory on a silver platter, and yet you still found a way to lose to them?
Post, honestly, what the fuck did you expect us to do against that? I don't think anybody could have possibly been prepared for that.
Just forget it. The Billionaire Championship has always been the primary target, and I still have my opportunity to claim it. We can reclaim the other titles later, I promise. I gave you my word. But for now, I need to prove to Maxwell and the entire Gumbo Inc. wrestling roster that they have been wrong about me. I will not let the bank walk out of this season without a single title to their names. I couldn't have asked for a better opportunity to prove myself, and I will not let this opportunity fly by. Lick your wounds, you two. We're in the end game now.
Everybody, we're going to take one final break. One final BRB. But when we come back, it is going to be time for our main event. Get yourselves ready. Grab a snack, use the bathroom, do whatever it is you have to do. But after this BRB, we are going to see the final match of Gumbo Inc. Wrestling Season 2. Are we all back, and are we all here? The fate of Gumbo Inc. Wrestling hangs in the balance tonight. After basically a year of waiting, are you all ready for the main event and final match of Season 2 of Gumbo Inc. Wrestling? Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is a singles match. Sort of. This is an endgame rules match. The Bank versus Gumbo Inc. Wrestling. Any and all allies of the Bank and any and all allies of Gumbo Inc. Wrestling are allowed to participate, and if any party on either side scores a pinfall, the respective competitor vying for the championship will win the match. And it is for the Gumbo Inc. Wrestling Billionaire Championship. Making the... Oh, of course. No. Pardon me. We have to always have our favorite guy. The guy who stands in the ring with the microphone that doesn't work and he doesn't realize it. Making their way to the ring first. Representing the Bank, the man formerly known as Kingpin. This is Post of the Postmodern Art Podcast. Always felt as though he was overlooked and underappreciated. Now, looking to take full control of Gumbo Inc. Wrestling by claiming the Billionaire Championship. And his opponent. You are Gumbo Inc. Wrestling Billionaire Champion. Reigning and defending for the entirety of Season 2. The Space Clown. Space Buffoon. Buffy has been training their ass off to be ready for this matchup. Out of any match Buffy has participated in thus far, this might be the most important. Buffy defeated Peppermint Michi, who was holding Gumbo Wink Wrestling hostage throughout all of Season 1, and is now looking to save Gumbo Wink Wrestling for potentially falling into the hands of villainy going into Season 3. Will Buffy last the entire season as champion? I sure as hell hope so. Let's get this match underway. Post and Buffy marching at each other. Buffy grabbing immediately. Whip into the corner. Big chop on the post. Throwing chest first. Forearm to the back. Clubbing blow on the back. At the forearm. Wearing down that back in midsection. Face first. Set post sitting down. Kick to the midsection. Sends post going. Jump over. Guillotine leg drop. Buffy springing to the inside now. Going for a pinfall immediately. Looking to end this instantly. Kick out at one though by post. Understandably so. Buffy jumping to the top already. Buffy is looking to end this match as quickly as possible, it seems. Huge. Oh my god. Post catching Buffy out of the crossbody. Classic body slam. Looks like Post has been training a lot as well in the meantime. Showing a lot of strength we weren't ready to see. Grabbing the arm, going wrist lock. Buffy countering with a forearm. Buffy springboard. Dodging Post, but Post ducking underneath. The springboard rough rider attempt, countering with a snap DDT. Buffy kicking Post off, not wanting to be trapped in the ground game. Post getting a little bit closer to the ropes. Buffy grab, lifting up. Big wrist pull into the boot there. Lifting Post up again, keeping Post on his feet. Package. Facebuster. Backpack facebuster. Classic Buffy maneuver, but Buffy looking for a dive this quick as well. Drowning jump. Big cannonball dive straight over the top onto Post right on the button. Going for the standing moonsault, but Post getting the knees up. Something very simple. Does not take a lot of energy. Going for the drop kick there on Buffy. Buffy rolling out of the way. Time to Post sprawling to the outside. Buffy no changing their mind. Not wanting to have to fight on the outside. Nope. Looking for a weapon. Buffy being the first to introduce a weapon would be shocking. Post dropping Buffy's face down on the knee, picking Buffy up, grab. Sending Buffy to the inside. Yeah, there we go. Buffy gave Post the idea. Post now introducing a weapon. Looks like a classic steel chair. Oh, side of the head. Buffy trying to escape from that corner. Big chop again. Now the Post is stunned up in that corner, running off the ropes. Ref, get out of the way. Jumping single leg drop kick straight across the jaw. Buffy now deciding to utilize the chair. All's fair. Chair shot to the midsection. Post rolling out of the way though. Punch to the jaw. Loosens up Buffy. Single leg. Could be looking for a traditional figure four. Yes, we are. Will Buffy tap? Nope. Buffy turning. Buffy turning. This, of course, reverses the pressure. Now the figure four is on Post. Post trying to crawl out of it. Desperate for his own move, not to hurt him. Buffy grabbing at Post now. Big whip coming off the ropes. Spine buster! Showing off that strength. Into the pin attempt after that flex. Kick it too by Post. Buffy not waiting for Post to get to his feet. No, kick to the side of the head, grabbing at Post, helping him up the rest of the way. Another wrist pull into the boot. Back to the chair, it seems. Post retreating to the outside, though. Looks like Buffy didn't notice. No, Buffy going to the outside. Might be looking to ambush Post. Yeah, Post looking into the ring, wondering where Buffy went. No, just catching. Whiff of Buffy a little bit too late. Buffy getting a clean shot with that chair. Post rolling out of the way, though. Grabbing, slapping the chair out of the hands. Almost going to the timekeeper's area. Grabbing another single leg takedown. Trying to work on those legs. Buffy, notorious for a very effective high-flying offense. If you take the base away, Buffy's going to have no power in those legs left to be able to jump, to be able to generate a lot of power in those high-flying maneuvers. Knee drop to the inside of the knee once again. Inside of the ankle almost there, a little more. Post picking Buffy up, grabbing. Sending Buffy sprawling. Almost trying to send Buffy over the barricade into the timekeeper's area. Buffy fighting out there, rolling Soba to the midsection. Picking up Post. Again, trying to send it into the timekeeper's area, but just barely missing both the barricade and the table, able to stop themselves, going for some sort of either suplex or DDT. Buffy fighting out. Again. Backpack. Facebuster. Almost face first on the chair as well. That would have been very nice. Buffy going to introduce a second weapon. Oh, nope. Thinking about the stairs. Changing their mind, making their way back over to Post. Grabbing some of the dirt, kind of rubbing it between their fingers in front of their face, showing that Post, this is Buffy property. This is Buffy soil. GIW belongs to the people. Catching the kick, though. Elbow drop down on the knee, sending Buffy back into the ring now. Oh my god, back out immediately, though. And onto the top rope. Holy fuck, massive corkscrew moonsault to the outside, but Post out of the way. That cannot feel good, that crash landing. Post now with a flurry of strikes onto Buffy. Fair shots after Buffy, I'm sure, had no air left in the lungs after a landing like that. But Buffy now trying to get this momentum back still early in the match. Rough backflipping Sayoto suplex of Post rolling out. Back snap elbow onto Buffy. Sends Buffy spilling. Busting Buffy open a little bit there. Maybe caught a little bit on the lip of the nose. Back into the ring once again, despite this being a no disqualification match. All pinfalls still have to occur inside the ring. This is not falls count anywhere. Knee drop to the middle of the back. Now going for a pinfall. Kick at one from Buffy. Picking Buffy up. Big chop flurry. Twisting neck breaker. Holy shit. From Post. Buffy, though, fighting out, not letting to get their legs wrenched anymore. Jumping pump kick. Post real quick back up, though. Buffy with the block up, expecting Post to do something. Post instead going for a grab. Up on the side, we're going to get a hot shot onto the top buckle. Now Post is absolutely choking Buffy there in the corner. No ref to count as there is no disqualification in this matchup. Buffy trying to crawl away, trying to get some air. Climbing up onto the apron there. Post with the punch, stepping out with Buffy. Oh, shit. Yikes. Big backdrop straight onto the apron. That is as solid can get. Fist drop onto Buffy's head. Elbow to the top of the head. Post very much targeting the head of Buffy here. Sending Buffy back into the ring. Looking for another weapon to introduce again. This time the kendo. No, that's a shovel. Holy shit, that's a shovel. Buffy nipping up, though, out of the way. Cross chop to knock the shovel out of Post's hands. Switch around. Jumping knee strike. Pinfall. That's a 2, though, for Post. Grab the Post classic. Oh my god, almost a brainbuster right on top of the shovel, even. Grabbing a Post, knockout forearm, sends Post reeling. Standing moonsault. Stomp to the arm, kind of rolling Post around a little bit. We're going to see that classic stomp to the back. Wearing out that midsection. Post targeting the head. Buffy targeting the body. Post sent straight into the corner. Buffy grabbing that shovel now. Oh, fuck, the sharp end straight into the midsection on Post. I was slamming it down on Post over and over. Buffy literally and figuratively trying to bury Post. Holy shit. Oh my god, they never end. A series of shovel shots to the midsection from Buffy onto Post. But Post kicks out at 2. Post now fleeing to the outside. Buffy with the shovel making chase. Buffy going. Another shovel shot. Post jumping to the outside. Buffy confused. Wait, Buffy, look out! Shmoo from the outside! No! Shmoo running into the ring with a kendo stick! Post backup has arrived! Fuck! Post returning to the ring now. Shmoo in tow for this now 2v1. But Buffy fighting it off! Buffy realizing the dire situation, trying their damnedest to fight off this 2v1, sending Shmoo off the ropes. Big strong spine buster. Big running forearm, clothesline. Clothesline, I mean, to Post. Buffy, understanding the dire situation in a 2v1, needs to really lock the fuck in now, trying their damnedest to expend some extra energy. Shmoo returning to the ring, going for that big uppercut straight underneath the block of Buffy, going for the throw again, trying to take all the air out of Buffy's lungs, seems to be the strategy of the bank. Perfect plex. The only thing is, the only advantage Buffy has from this is now Buffy can pin Shmoo to win the match. Fuck! Post running to the distraction with Shmoo coming in. Kingpin just letting Shmoo do all the heavy lifting. Kingpin, Post, I mean. As he tries to rest a little bit, the two of them teaming up. Double neck breaker. God damn it. Well, Buffy's only advantage they're not going to be able to use. Buffy's not going to be able to use the advantage of being able to pin any opponent if Buffy can't put themselves in a position to be able to score a pinfall. Belly to belly there on the outside. Post just letting Shmoo do all of the work. Post is going to be fresh as a daisy if Buffy even manages to get rid of Shmoo even for a little bit. Post stepping away, but Shmoo stunned on the outside there. Buffy going to the ring to chase after Post. Post turning around ready for it, but Buffy with the kick to the side. No, underneath. Head scissor. Tilt-a-whirl head scissor. Picking up Post, knockout for him, but Shmoo's coming in for the backup, but Buffy sees it, but not quick enough. Back rake. Staggering into Post. Another back rake. Grabbed by Post, but breaking out. But Shmoo again, just getting ping-pong back and forth. Buffy needs some help. Buffy fighting out, but the moment Buffy fights out from Post, Shmoo's right there to clean up. Or he's a little distracted. Maybe Shmoo's still hurting from the previous match from earlier. Back into the German suplex. Buffy can win this way, but Post immediately with the breakup. I think Shmoo, the only other thing, Shmoo might still be a little bit hurt from the match he was just in. Even the little bit of damage he's taken from Buffy so far, he might still be feeling it. And Shmoo can pin Buffy to win the match in Post's honor. Shmoo unable to beat the shit out of Buffy, now just stomping with the kick. Wait, who's it? Ah, it's Bonnie! Here to even the odds! Bonnie's sick of watching this 2v1 chicanery! Bonicula's here to even the odds! Post coming in to get Bonnie, though it is now a 2 versus 2 due to endgame rules. Both opponents trying to put the business on the Bonnie, but Buffy finally getting to their feet again. Gut wrench. Fuck! Over suplex. Bonnie was able to clothesline Shmoo out of the ring, but unfortunately the 2v1 tactic as Buffy was still really big. Crossbody dive through the middle rope from Post. Bonnie getting choked now. Bonnie also has not wrestled yet tonight. Should be fresh as hell. If Bonnie can stop Shmoo from beating her down, Bonnie might be able to make a big difference in this matchup here. Here we go. Big whip off the ropes. Big back body drop. Both members of GIW are starting to gain advantage in this matchup. Going for a snap elbow drop there on the inside of the ring, but Shmoo rolling out of the way. Big boot onto Bonnie as Post hot shot Buffy. face first into the barricade there. Bonnie up kick though onto Shmoo. Big punch, but Shmoo counters. Back and forth here from the two powerhouses. They're inside the ring. Another third belly to belly onto Bonnie from Shmoo. And just remember, this help could come to backfire on either person here. Shmoo is able to pin Bonnie and vice versa in order to win for the person they are fighting on the behalf of. If any member from either team secures a pinfall, they win for their team captain. Holy shit, super kick on the Bonnie from Shmoo. It is just a rough forearm down on the jaw. Another diving cross body post. Coming alive, just like Buffy did when it became a 2v1. Post is now coming alive, realizing it is now a 2v2, and his advantage is gone. Head scissor, but Buffy taking a chair shot straight to the cranium from Shmoo. Jesus Christ. Both members of the bank. Bonnie, what are you doing? Buffy's getting beat to shit. You gotta do something. Oh, there's Bonnie. Bonnie's ready to pick up the scraps. I think Bonnie understands Buffy's strength. Slop drop onto Shmoo from Buffy there on the inside. Back body from Post onto Bonnie there. Pinfall from Post. Break up, though. Buffy breaking it up. Running forearm onto Post. That was filled with a bunch of vitriol. And the big boot from Shmoo onto Bonnie. Shotgun dropkick to the ear from Buffy onto Post. Big chop again. Run to the outside, though. What's Buffy doing? Looking to take... No, Shmoo, look out! Look out for Shmoo! Big headbutt onto Buffy. Buffy maybe looking to introduce yet another weapon as Bonnie is now reeling there. A bit stunned on the outside there. Single leg post once again working on the legs there on the outside of Buffy. Shmoo just watches on. Bonnie, though, has recovered. Look out, Shmoo! Big cutter from behind as Buffy nips up. Rolling Soma to the back. Maybe Bonnie was waiting for her opportunity. But now both members of GIW have recovered. Look at this teamwork. Knee buster. Both of them working on Shmoo now. Slap drop onto the knee. Post into Buffy on the inside, though. Strikes, but Post looking to help Shmoo out. Up, choke. Down, double-handed choke slam. Buffy with a random handspring, kind of watching the situation now. Understanding that Bonnie might be intentionally taking a beating for Buffy here a little bit. Shmoo looked like he went for a clothesline, but taking a flurry of strikes from Buffy, absolutely spilling all over the announce table. But Post also working on the legs of Bonnie a little bit. Shmoo almost going back in the ring. Post back to Buffy. Back elbow from Buffy. Back in the ring. No, Post stopping himself from going back in the ring. Double trying to turn around. Holy shit! Buffy with a very, very peculiar fucking stretch there. Oh, Saito from Shmoo onto Buffy, though. Both members of GIW down. Again, back to the legs. True sliding into Bonnie with the gorilla press. Sending Post down. Shmoo grabbing a hold of them stairs with Buffy immediately saying, no, thank you. Boot to the midsection. Forearm. Up on the shoulders. Cartwheeling Death Valley driver as we are opposite corners. But it looks like both members of the bank have taken advantage in the fight. Shmoo Shmoo looks like he's coming to back up pose. No, going after the other set of stairs now, it seems. Bonnie fighting off Post. Classic running power slam as Shmoo approaches with those stairs, but I think Bonnie notices. However, Post holds her for just long enough. Oh my god, Shmoo doing absolute damage, carnage with these stairs. Bonnie back to the inside, being pursued by Post as Buffy fighting with Shmoo there on the outside. Sending Shmoo back to the inside as well. Oh, but a roll up from Bonnie! This counts! This could count for a W, but Shmoo there to break it up, but Post still kicks out at one anyways. Go for almost a flipping clothesline on Bonnie, but Shmoo had the guard up. Big headbutt. Shmoo immediately to the outside. Buffy, very good maneuver. We've seen this before. Shoulder tackle to the outside. Springboard. Clothesline! Down goes Post. But Shmoo, immediate whip around. Sidekick, boot to the midsection, up on the shoulders. Beta Driller! Kick to the shoulder. Elbow drop from Bonnie. Shmoo fleeing to the outside as Post introduced the kendo stick. Buffy jumping over the top. Corkscrew cross body onto Shmoo. Bonnie now giving the business to Post off the ropes. Another back body drop. Shmoo re-enters the ring thanks to Buffy. Stomp to the back of the neck. Cranking at the neck. Buffy picking up Post. Underneath, another backpack facebuster. Classic. As Shmoo rolls out of the way of that leg drop on Bonnie. Double shotgun drop kick onto the side of the head. Buffy looking for something huge here on Post. 630! Starship Senton! Hyperspace 630, but Shmoo was right there to break it up. Maybe Buffy was hoping Bonnie would have held Shmoo down for a little longer. Oh, neckbreaker twist into the clubbing blow. If Buffy had a little more time, if Bonnie was able to hold Shmoo back, Buffy might have been able to win right there. Or maybe Buffy knew that Shmoo was going to be able to break it up, and Buffy just wanted an opportunity to hit their finishing move, the Hyperspace 630, hoping that maybe down the line they'll get another opportunity to hit it, maybe hit it again, and pin Post later. Just any opportunity to hit the Hyperspace 630 like that is a good opportunity, even if maybe you can't immediately capitalize on that. Even with the delay between when a pinfall might happen and... Oh, shit! Going for a springboard 450, but out of the way! Post staggering into Bonnie. Miss one finish. Take another tombstone from Bonnie. Buffy noticing. Bonnie letting Buffy get the pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, Post survives. And Shmoo survives as well. Close yet so far. That was a very good opportunity. Bonnie over the top under Shmoo. Holy shit. That was very, very close. Very good cooperation between Buffy and Bonnie there. Incredible. But just, Post is looking to finish it up. No. The straight jacket cutter. The market crash. Buffy's fighting out of it though. Buffy fights out. Head first onto the shoulder. Buffy on the top. Bonnie's over there keeping Shmoo occupied on the entrance ramp. Going for a head scissor. No! Post caught Buffy powerbomb. Into the pinfall. Oh, fuck, Bonnie! Buffy kicks out. Woo. Bonnie a little too far away to save the day. Now Bonnie with Post out there on the outside while Buffy recovers on the inside. Fuck! Chair to the top of the head on Bonnie. Buffy with a dive over the back of the neck of Post! Get the fuck off of my friend! Big collision. Buffy and Shmoo bumping into each other. Buffy and Shmoo now fighting there on the outside. Selena, Del, Soul, almost the back of the head on the concrete there. As Post... Classic suplex there on a Bonnie on the outside. Buffy now keeping Post occupied. No, Buffy keeping Shmoo occupied, I'm sorry. Bonnie returns to the inside as Post looks for another weapon, but Buffy right there. Club to the back. Scoop. Up. Brainbuster on the kendo stick. Bonnie a little looking... Oh, but Bonnie behind you! Not again! Shmoo with a random title! That's not even one of ours! Who's this? Someone else is coming out! Oh shit! Star with the punch on Shmoo! Shmoo's done! Shmoo and Bonnie are out! We're getting the medics out there! Get the fucking medics out there! Star coming to save the day! Bonnie, I think, has suffered a major laceration due to that title shot, but Star immediately coming in with the punch to even the odds. Uh-oh, Star's not finished. I don't think Star's finished. No, oh shit! Star! Shmoo! Oh fuck! Fighting to the outside! And then only 2 remained in the ring. Twisting neckbreaker from post onto Buffy. Rubbing the face there with the mat. Elbow drop onto Buffy. Buffy going for a springboard though. Springboard moonsault onto post. Lifting up. Crazy package slam there onto post. Sliding to the outside again. Buffy looking to reintroduce a weapon. Grabbing at the kendo stick, sliding back in. Post slapping it out of the hands though, just in time. Single leg takedown, could be looking for the figure 4 again. Buffy has sustained a lot of damage to the legs. Will Buffy tap? Buffy rolling over though, fighting out of the figure 4. Post desperately trying to get away. Buffy grabbing post. Big whip, off the ropes. Big collision. Off the ropes again, into the corner. Side check. We've seen this before. Springboard clothesline. Pinfall. Just a 2 count. Buffy looking for it. Off the ropes. Over post. The people's moonsault. Fueled by the energy of everyone rooting on Buffy. 1. Just a 1 count though. Post equally as fueled by his hatred for everybody. Springboard. Flipping Pele kick. Post with the punch to the midsection. Grabbing at Buffy. Whip off the ropes. Drop down. Leapfrog. Up. Classic. No. Reverses the body slam. Cutter from Buffy. But post up real quick though. Up. Spine buster. Going for a pinfall attempt again. Just a kick at 1. Post. Must have gotten an adrenaline spike. Flurry of kicks, jumping back kick on a post, knocking him down. Buffy back to the top. Huge moonsault connects. Again, Buffy to the top again. Another top rope moonsault. Will 2 be enough? 1, 2, kicking out again. Post fleeing to the outside, but Buffy ready. Sprinting in, big dive over the top, post down like a meteor from the heavens, like a comet. Up kick from post though. Trying to get his footing. Dropping Buffy's face down on the knee. Flipping Buffy over. Still working on those legs. Evidently, Buffy's legs are not injured enough to stop them from hitting these picture-perfect top rope maneuvers. And Post knows it. Buffy back into the ring, Post in pursuit. But Buffy, immediately, flurry of strikes, punches, boot to the midsection, springboard, misses, flip! Up top again! Is Buffy going for it? Hyperspace! No, another shooting star press this time! Flipping the other way. Post stepping out to the outside, though, trying to grab it. Buffy stepping on the inside, though. Kick to the midsection, going for a running clothesline. Buffy grab, whip into the corner. Grabbing it, Post. Up top. What the hell? Jumping. Oh, Post counters with the boot. Fuck! That would have been so good. Running clothesline. He's feeling himself. Fuck! But Buffy getting out of there. Running forearm. Post up again. Forearm strike. Spins him around. Drop kick to the back on the ropes. Both these competitors are fueled by nothing but hatred, nothing but determination. They both want to win more than anything in the world right now. Snapmare, knee to the face. Post picking up Buffy, boot to the midsection. No, 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 the market crash. Post finishing move, the market crash, no. Buffy lives. But Post immediately up top, wasting no time. Goading Buffy to get to their feet. Big elbow from the top. Boot to the face now. Just working these boots. Working these boots. Working the back, working the head now. Focusing the limb targeting a little bit more on the head. Maybe need to targeting the neck. Buffy. Wrist. Snap. Standing moonsault. Buffy going up top, but... Oh, no. Buffy is not looking good, guys. Buffy's looking a little bit worse for wear. I don't think Buffy's got much left in the tank after this war. Diving cross-body onto post. Buffy, you gotta end this soon. I don't think Buffy's got a lot left. You can only run off determination for so long. I think Buffy's body is nearly at its physical limit. Trying to work these legs. Stop to the midsection. More simpler offense as Buffy maybe tries to recover their breath a little bit. No, kick off. Fleeing to the outside. But coming back right inside. Realizing that taking any bumps on the outside might be deadly. Post grabbing at Buffy. Onto the ropes. Big whip. Comes off. Post. Grabbing the single leg. What the? That's Maxwell! That's Maxwell with the gold bar! Kingpin cheated with this to win! So Head and Shoulders can win the titles! The gold bar's in the ring! No! Head first on the gold bar! No! 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 Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't mean to be a pessimist, but I have no idea what this means for the future of Gumbo Inc. Wrestling. Host of the Postmodern Art Podcast is your new billionaire champion. I'm scared, everybody. I don't know what this means for the future. Wait a minute! Is that... Chance is here! Chance is cashing in their spontaneous promotion title opportunity! We've got another match right now! Post has to immediately defend his title against Chance! No, 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 no! The market crash! Post dragging Chance away from the ropes! Please! Don't, not like this! Not like this! Chance stays in it! Chance stays in it! Elbow drop from Post. Post had just battled a war. Chance, you are fresh as hell! Chance grabbing Post now. Underneath. Classic suplex. No, Post is wiggling out. Back elbow from Chance though. Jumping pump kick. Now working on the legs. Snap DDT to the leg. I need some fucking cheers for Chance in the chat right goddamn now! Chance needs your fucking energy! Chance needs your energy! Jumping knee! Going to the top, but Post was up so quick it didn't stun him as long as Chance thought. No! Dumping Chance off the top! Stomp to the head. Post stalking. Picking Chance up. Flurry of strikes. Clubbing blow to the back. Chance, come on, get up! Come on! Post is breathing real heavy, though. You have this, Chance. You can do this. Chance skipping up. Punch on Post on the top. But Post didn't fall. Head scissor, no! Picking Chance up. Grab. Punch to the midsection. But Chance fighting out. Boot to the midsection in response. Forearm. Boot. No. Post catches. Knockout forearm. Fuck. Post is pulling Chance across the ring. Big whip. Over to the... No. No. Fuck! Back body on the apron, come on! You just need one good hit, Chance, that's all you need! Post ain't got nothing left, I promise! There we go! Float over DDT! But Post is up so quick! Post might not move for days after this! Up counter! Post into the corner, but blocks the splash! No, twisted neck breaker! To the midsection. No, 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 not the market crash. Chance is fighting out of it. Fight out of it. Fight out of it. Yes! Super kick! Knocks him the fuck out. Chance is going for it. The deep fryer! Is it gotta be it? Come on! 1, 2, fuck! Go up and do it again, come on! God damn it! Post out of the way, no boot to the face! Chance is busted open! Fuck! Olympic slam! No, no, stomping on the head! Fist drop! Rolling out of the way! Misses the punch! Pump kick! Oh! Oh! With his own move! With his own move! Get it! Yes! Your winner! And your new GUMBO Inc. Wrestling Billionaire Champion! Chance Nezubi!
This is the greatest day of my life!
And that's all she wrote. Ugh. I'd ask what you guys thought, but I see you're already sharing your opinions in the chat. Thank you. A lot of work, a lot of personal development, a lot of work not just from me as well, a lot of work from a lot of people went into this. A lot of personal developments went on. I'm glad I was finally able to finish this. Worth every minute spent. Without a doubt. So I don't have another after credit scene for you, like last season, where I tease anybody. But after that, how can we not, you know... Could you tell the voice clip story? Okay, so... The voice bit of Chance at the end there, saying, "This is the greatest day of my life." Chance was, I believe Chance was streaming. I joined the VC with them, and I said, "Hey, Chance, can I get you to say something?" Recorded it without Chance's knowledge, and then used it for this specifically. I want to point out how long it's been. Like, how... that clip is... I don't have the exact date. I want to point out, that video clip of me getting Chance to say, "This is the greatest day of my life," is dated, like, October of 2024. So I held on to that for quite a while. Just specifically to use it there. Ugh. Well, that's it. There's a... Honestly, I would think about doing, you know, one final, you know, showdown, but there's no way anything I could do in 2K could possibly top what that finale was, so... I think that's truly all she wrote for Season 2 of GIW. You know, you say that, but I think there could be one match that we could use as an appropriate finale to this not only the Season 2, but to this game. As I'm actually, this has also taken so long. I am now officially 2K versions behind. 2K25 is out. This is on 2K23. That's how far, but the servers for this game are shut down. That's how long 2K GIW has been going on. Commissioner in the ring now. Do we want to see the commissioner? A 2K sign up for 2023 is different than an encore. If we want me in the ring, okay, I know exactly who I'm gonna fight to. Alright. Alright, hold on, let me set it up. I'm gonna give you one final match. And I know exactly what it's gonna be. One final hoorah for GIW and for 2K23. Alright, where is it? We all know. We all know what it's gonna be. We all know. Let me grab music. Hold on. Let me get music. Give me a second. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 1 Alright, there's that. I need music for me. I'll use my old tag team music. Alright, we'll do that. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, one final match as a celebration, not as one final celebratory match for 2K23 and for GIW Season 2. One last match just for the fuck of it. And it's scheduled for one fall. Alright, making their way to the ring first. The commissioner and booker and owner of GUMBO Inc. Wrestling. It's real Maxwell Keith. We've only seen Maxwell actually wrestle once. And this was against Buffy in a backstage training montage. And his opponent. Nobody else could properly send this game away. I'm just gonna say, if the stopper beats me, I don't think that could be any more perfect to send this game away, and GIW Season 2. If there is a single dollar on me, alright, let's see. If there's a thingy tag in, I'm gonna lose it. Unfortunately, no. Alright, stopper immediately running and going for a drop kick on me, but I block. Pick it up. Punch. Classic elbows down on the head. Snap elbow drop onto the stopper. Picking him up. Grab big whip over into the corner, running in. Going for the big knees in the corner, but missing. Stopper grabbing me now, I believe. Yep. Holy shit, just standing Spanish fly. Into a pinfall immediately. Kick it one from me. Give the arm there, kick on the back. Standing moonsault, but I get out of the way. Grabbing at the stopper now. Underneath, but stopper fighting out of the suplex position with some punches to the midsection. Forearm got me stunned on the ropes now. Grab. Uh-oh, is this what I think it is? Sending me to the outside. Is this what I think it's gonna be? Uh-oh, oh no, stopper. A hype as fuck dive. Here he goes! Hey! Oh my god, sending me straight into the barricade. Oh shit, I have countouts turned on. Fuck! I forgot to turn them off. Normally I turn countouts off because the fucking AI is stupid about it. Whoops. Well, you know what? A countout finish would be just as appropriate as well, I'm not gonna lie. Diving elbow drop to the middle of my back. Fucking ouchie. Stop to the arm as well. Picking me up. Forearm strike. Going for a grab, but I stagger out of the way, but stopper quick to grab again. Another Spanish fly. Just standing straight in the middle, now working on that arm again. Youch! Wrist and elbow damage there. I gotta start getting my head out of my ass. Rolling through. Oh! Back body. Shouldn't have ran at me, Stopper. Sorry, pal. Sidekick. Picking him up. Big strong forearm boot to the midsection, but counter. Fuck! Forearm to the back, whip into the corner, running in. Big running forearm, sends me down onto my ass. Now choking the shit out of me with the boot. Pinfall. If I lose to this, I'm gonna be very upset. Good. Kick at one, please. Oh! Out of nowhere, up kick. Stopper fleeing to the outside. Don't turn your back on me! Big dive. Big punch. Big jab. Forearm. That was another knockout punch. Dropping the elbow straight on the cranium. Come on, we gotta get back in the ring. I forgot to turn countouts off. Cranking the neck now, just wasting time. Snapping the head back. Popping the elbows once again. Snap elbow drop out of the way. Oh, I looked away for a second, so I didn't see what that was. Snapping the head back. Come on, count. I swear to God, if we get a fucking count out, I'm gonna be pissed. Get back in the goddamn ring. You're in the fucking hell zone. This is why this quarter of the ring has been deemed like a shitty area, because this is where all the countouts happen. 7. I swear to God, I'm gonna try to throw him back in. Get him in the ring! I swear to God, if it's a goddamn countout finish. No, please don't. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. Guys, come on! I'm running it back. No, that didn't count for shit, dude. That didn't count for shit. Fuck that. That didn't count. Fuck that noise. This is why, okay, this is why countouts are turned off. This is why fucking countouts are turned off, guys. That shit sucks. They just do it all the fucking time. Where am I? Get me the fuck back in there. Where the fuck is he? Where the fuck are they? That was a preview. Turn these fucking countouts off. Where are they? No! Turn that shit off. Fucking countouts. Get the fuck out of here. This is why they've been disabled the entirety of Season 2, man. This is why. They fucking suck. They're just nothing but fucking countouts. And then if I don't do countouts, they just dick around in the corners. The fucking held corners. Run it back. Try that again. Fuck. Nobody hit any finishers yet, so it's not like the match went on for very long. Ugh. Kick to the middle of the back there. Over a snap elbow stopper out of the way. Oh! Running into Geary, but Maxwell up a little too quick. Pulling by the shoulders. Snap. There's the elbow drop he was looking for. Snap elbow drop in the midsection. Flurry of punches to the stopper. I didn't have a final syllable for that. Bump the head, turn stopper over, lifting up. Knee lift. Stopper rolling to the outside. Are we going to see Maxwell hit a dive? Whoa! Through the middle into a DDT! Whoa! Impressive. Over snap, elbow drop, stopper out of the way, though. There's that enziguri again. Unfortunately, Maxwell recovers from that enziguri so fucking quickly. Belly to belly, no! Stopper with the counter. Alright, can we not fight outside the ring for fucking 8 years, please? Alright, thanks. Step back in the ring, stopper and Maxwell. Maxwell up quick, no body blow. Chop, big drop kick right on the button. Bringing those fists down over the forehead. Crank in the neck. Stopper fighting up, though. Body blow to get out of it. Forearm. Maxwell stunned in the corner. Face first into the buckle. Big chop. Oh, blocked over Maxwell. Boot to the midsection. Up. Classic sit-out body slam. Oh, but a roll-up from Stopper. Oh, but a roll-up. Kick out at 1, though. I have a running cutter, but unfortunately Max was ready for it. Up on the second. Calling for Stopper to get to his feet. What could he be looking for? Oh, going for a second rope DDT, but Stopper out of the way. Knee lift onto Maxwell. Stomping there on the arm as well. Now stretching it. Stretching it. Nope. Maxwell up with Maxwell with the counter. No. There we go. Maxwell grab. A Stopper was prepared for some sort of strike. Even Stopper thought there was a counter coming. Big collision. Forearm sends Stopper reeling. Spanish fly. Stopper going up top now. Oh, Stopper to the top. What can Stopper be looking to do here? Asking for Max to get to his feet. Could be going for something crazy. Oh, jeez. Top rope. Big clothesline. Into a standing moonsault. Classic Stopper maneuver. Kick out at 1, though. Instant 1. Dropping a knee on the forehead. Maxwell getting a little bit of ground and pound there. Getting worn down a little bit. No, Maxwell standing up immediately when I say that. Whip into the corner. Monkey flip. Picking Stopper up. Grab. Boot to the midsection. Snap DDT. Into a pinfall. Kick out at 2 by the Stopper. I thought that might have been it. At that 2 count, I thought that could have been it. Grabbing a waistlock on the Stopper. Form in the middle of the back. Big whip coming off the ropes. Big set of hip toss. Stop to the face. Turn her over. Stop to the back of the neck. Turn it over again. Flip like a patty. Stalking, 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 stalking. Has anyone ever seen Stopper and Max in the same room? Go? Oh my god, German into a drop kick. Gut wrench! Slam! Then a snap elbow drop onto the Stopper. Oh, but ducking that attack. Flurry of strikes onto the Stopper. Body blow. Body blow. Boot to the midsection. Oh, going for a grab. Stopper is reeling. Bonk on the top of the head. Punch up top. Oh, holy fuck. Just dumps him like he's nothing. What an assault. What an onslaught. Another flurry of blows up. No Stopper. Wiggling out into the slop drop. Max grabbing Stopper, though. No Stopper. Boot to the midsection. Max grab Stopper again. Up. There's the body slam he was looking for. Picking the Stopper up. Jab. Oh, countered into a hip toss by the Stopper. Big jump and stomp onto Maxwell. Couldn't see it, though. Had to be censored. It was so violent. Moonsault. Maxwell countering up, though. Oh, knee lift to the side of Maxwell's head by the Stopper. Forearm, forearm, forearm. Big chop. Discus clothesline. Holy fuck. Back into the ring goes this match. We could see it ending soon. Move to the midsection underneath. Oh, fuck. Double underhook power bomb. Stopper going up top as well. Stopper could be looking to put this away. Oh, my God. Top rope elbow drop. Maxwell immediately flee into the apron, though. Gotta make some space. Maxwell counter with a forearm, though. Not wanting to get jumped on the outside of the apron. Whip off. Rebound. Oh! Go behind German suplex. Picking up Maxwell. Grabbing, boot to the midsection, though, for Maxwell. Grabbing the stop and up, boot. Oh! 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 Go for the gumbo twist, but a reversal! No! No! Woo! Kick out Maxwell. Fuck that. Uh-oh. No. No, please. No, please. No, please. Stop sign driver. No! Don't do it. Don't do it. Fuck! Oh. I can't make the game full screen. Fuck. Oh. God damn it! What? No, fuck! Everyone is destitute as a result of this outcome. Except Mono, apparently. Fuck! Well, I did say I couldn't think of a better way to end this fucking show, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Gumbo Inc. Wrestling, the Season 2 finale. Thank you very much for all of your help, for watching, for chatting, for being so excited to witness this. This was an absolute blast to put on. And you know what? I wasn't sure if I was gonna keep going. I think we might end up having to do a Season 3 now. I wasn't sure if I was going to. We might end up needing to do it. How I can top this, I have no idea, but I'll fucking figure it out. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Next season, they ship me to Hawaii. Yeah, I can't look at chat for a second. I gotta pull up who's live so we can potentially see who to raid. This has been great. This has been genuinely. I thought I was gonna tear up during the during that final sequence, and you know what? I might have a little bit. Sometimes it's not about topping it. Sometimes it's about jumping the shark and ruining your reputation with 12 seasons more than the story needed. And you know what? I'm gonna hit the music that. Hold on. I'm gonna hit the music that I played during the fake credits real quick. Again, thank you, everybody. Not just for your help at making this happen, not just for being here to witness it, but for everything that you've done for me since I've begun creating content. GIW was the first big project I ever started, and we've made and unfortunately lost some friends along the way, some because of GIW. And I'm happy to say that this might be the best event, just, you know, in our little circle. I don't want to shit on Buffy's lore. Buffy's lore fucking was absolutely phenomenal. Buffy's doing music videos and shit in their goddamn lore videos. You know, Pinch's fucking lore streams have been fucking phenomenal. Like, just the puzzles and the integrations, all the fucking work that goes into this shit. But the difference is, this is a fucking celebration of this weird fucking found family we have together. GIW has not just been about me, this has been about highlighting all the fucking awesome people that have helped make me who I am today. Originally, streaming was just going to be sort of a side, like, something to boost my professional wrestling, but as time has gone on, that is completely switched. I want so desperately to be as big as possible in the streaming space, so I can dedicate myself to this more, so I can fucking showcase you guys to as many people as possible, so I can advocate for the shit that matters to us, to a fuckload of people. So thank you for being here, thank you for your support, thank you for fucking everything, but most and goddamn importantly, thank you for giving me the opportunity to make you smile. Let's fucking raid somebody. Well, you know what? Who better? Who better than Ben? Who better than Ben? So we're gonna raid the shit out of Ben. No fucking spoilers in Ben's chat, please. Ben, I don't think he lurked, but I don't know how much he saw, so just be careful. No spoilers in Ben's chat, please. Remember, we can be hype over GIW if he's into it. Remember, it's his stream. No fucking spoilers. If he wants to watch it back after. I know he was lurking, but whatever. Let's fucking do it. You don't need to snooze the ad. Don't fucking touch my snooze, because we're gonna raid before it happens. Yeah, thank you all so much for everything. And you better fucking sing this goddamn outro lyric at the end with me. Thank you for coming to Gumbo Wink Wrestling Season 2's finale. I will see you in the next stream and in Season 3. Thank you so much for everything, but most fucking importantly, thank you for giving me the opportunity to make you smile. Goodbye. Yeah, there we go. APC destroyed. Mission accomplished.